Good morning, KROQ listeners. I love each and every one of you.
Whoa, Sweet David Steak, did you see that?
What's up, Klein and Alley Show?
Hey, it's KROQ.
Good morning. Viva Klein and Alley Show. Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to your pre-Quen. We're going to kick off this morning's show by world premiering a brand new song by the Foo Fighters. So get ready for that. First song we play out of the gate today is something you have never heard before, but you will hear it in just a moment.
Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters.
And that will be the world premiere or something of that sort.
That's right. 21 Pilots 2. That's over and done with. We're moving on.
21 what? That was a good time last night, had by many if you were out there.
My God,
hopefully.
you had the night of your life last night if you were a 21 Pilots fan and we're going to that show. I just saw people having the best time of their life.
They already see some texts this morning about it, messages on the GOAT line, people that said they had a great time out there. So, of course, just one of the many things that we
How was your time, Klein?
Fantastic, Jake. I was glad I got to see you for a moment. I got to see Kevin Ryder there.
Megan Holiday.
Saw Allie. Apparently, Jake claims Allie crop dusted a whole section of the crowd.
I did not crop dust anybody.
From above, too. Death from above.
I don't know what happened, but Jake claims that it was a...
It was an unfortunate coincidence.
You smelled it, right?
Yes, I smelled it.
Yeah, whoever smelled it dealt it.
I went over to my cousin who happened to be right next to Jake, and I was like, oh, my God, hi. I gave her a hug, and then I looked to my right, and Jake goes, it smells like farts. I was like, hello, Jake.
Could it have been your cousin? Could it have been Coco?
No. This is another cousin,
this is
but
another cousin. Oh,
this
okay.
I don't. It didn't smell like farts when I was walking up there.
Jake, what was your theory? Jake, you had a theory that she trailed it over?
No, it's clearly Jake. That's what you would say.
I
Yes,
was there the whole time.
That's what you would say if you just farted. You would blame it on Allie.
What are you talking about? It was fine before Allie showed up.
And Jake, you've got that weird disability that makes you do that all the time.
Yeah.
That's not farts. It's poop.
So the point is,
you get gassy with this stuff too, Jake.
Oh, totally.
I know.
Nuh-uh, you can't trust farts when you're like this.
But
You gotta run off somewhere.
That is true too.
I'll give Jake has a point. If Jake knew that was rumbling inside of him, he would have hightailed it out of there, gone over to the smoker's patio.
Right.
Allie's the type of person that would think, all right, I'll just squeeze this out over here and walk over and say hi to Jake, not to realize that it was still attached to her.
But that's not what happened, guys. We already determined I don't fart, really. It's very rare. My wife confirmed it.
Allie did say she goes sometimes 72 hours. No fart. And we confirmed that on the lie detector test, too.
And we are in a studio all the time together. Have you even ever smelled me farting in the studio?
But I couldn't tell over the disgusting food you're always eating.
Thank you.
But yeah,
maybe that's what it was.
So anyway,
Jake.
that's Jake's big theory. I don't want to stall any longer before we play this song, but I do have another stutter from Omar that happened, and I think this is worthy of...
Be careful, my friend.
I think this is worthy of starting the show with.
I have audio that I could battle you with here.
Really?
I'm not going to play the stutter.
Come on, play it. Now I'm interested.
Play the stutter. Go ahead.
Go ahead, play the stutter.
Can I play the one from yesterday?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, whatever you're going to do, I'm going to have a retaliation clip.
Great.
Forget it. Let's just play the song.
Okay,
I don't
then
want
Omar just play the retaliation.
No, you better not. I'll play the stutter, you bitch.
Who cares? I don't care about the stutter. I care about what Omar's going to play.
Pubescent boy. All right,
Oh, nice.
all right. There you go.
It's like sandpaper down there.
That's your new
That
stutter.
doesn't even embarrass me anymore.
Oh,
It's like sandpaper down there.
All right,
That is triggering for me.
It's that
Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters.
Let's
And
get
what
into
Klein
it.
said, it's problematic.
Thank you. This is a song you've never heard before. It's called "Asking for a Friend." It's on KROQ. It's by the Foo Fighters. Give it a listen. Let us know what you think. We are Klein Alley Show on a Thursday morning. KROQ. Good morning. Brand new Foo on KROQ. It's called Asking for a Friend, and that is Foo Fighters on your KROQ. Apparently, Allie claims they just announced some shows with Queens of the Stone Age, some sort of a tour that'll be taking place. You have to wait around until August, and it's not happening in Southern California, at least right now. But
yeah, it's the Take Cover Tour. Just announced Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age, Mannequin Pussy, and Gouge Away. And that takes place, starts in August and goes all the way through September, ends in Vegas.
All right. Well, there you have it. Details, put that up on our socials, Klein Alley Show. And what a way to start the show with a brand new song. As the text line is saying, rocking out in my car to this as we speak. Happy Thursday morning. When we get back, a chance for you to take some of Allie's money. If you want to get it, call us now, 800-520-1067. 5 questions about the news. Do better than Allie and get paid. And then later this morning, we've got a song that we need to tell you about that will score you a trip to Vegas to see No Doubt at the Sphere. So be ready for some details about what you'll be listening for this morning and all day on KROQ. We got that coming up, as well as another round of Lifetime Achievement Awards. Things in our lives that we feel like deserve the ultimate glory and the ultimate honor.
Yeah, you claim you found a new one, right?
I think it is the most important Lifetime Achievement Award we've ever given away. And we've given away some good ones, including the tiny towel. I saw someone yesterday I met at the show that had their little tiny towel with them.
Yes, I saw her too.
A new listener of the show, a recent convert. And so the tiny towel that Vanessa brought to us many, many months ago in the Lifetime Achievement Award, still a very valuable thing. But there is something today I will present that I think will be the runaway winner. We'll get into that coming up later this morning. When we get back, though, 5 questions, your $100, and your chance for bragging rights for life over Allie. If you want to play, call us now, 800-520-1067. Show continues next.
But KROQ was always that station that made people that didn't fit in.
All week on KROQ. Win a trip to see No Doubt at Sphere, Las Vegas.
There's a reason why it's called World Famous, guys.
Song of the day for your chance to win round-trip airfare, a 2-night hotel stay, and a pair of tickets to the show, courtesy of Live Nation.
Hello. How crazy is that?
Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ is our home. KROQ.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So it's been a few days now since the Louvre heist, and we now know how much they stole and how much it is worth. They haven't caught them yet, but they are, I think, trying to make connections to other similar museum robberies that have taken place at different museums and art galleries and things like that. They were able to evaluate everything they took, and all the crown jewels that they were able to make off with amounts to $102 million, and that's not including the crown they dropped. They did drop a couple of things on their way out.
What if that was your one job in the heist? Your job's to grab the crown. You're like, got it, boss.
Well,
and then
there
you
are
get
also
out.
tiaras and other crowns and stuff. I think there were a lot of crowns. Crowns are probably awkward to carry multiple. You know what I mean? Unless you got like pretty big sack.
Yeah, but I don't think they were like big, like heavy king crowns, like the
they
BK
looked like
Burger
mini
King.
little crowns. But I think
Mini
also
crowns.
people back then were smaller.
Right.
So I think a crown was able to cover a head and still be pretty small.
But the crown itself, the jewels inside, that's the real value right there.
Well,
Right?
I think it's also that it's old and that it's one of one, right?
Yeah, but I'm sure someone's going to flip it real quick. Like they can't
You think
sell
they
it.
just pop out all the diamonds and sell them?
Yeah, they can't sell it as a crown. You got to do like what Moses the jeweler does. That guy I follow on TikTok. You got to melt it down and then pull out the stones and resell them.
Yeah, but isn't the value upon the age of the thing as well? Like, it's like an art piece. It's not just the paint that's worth something. It's the entire piece itself.
I would agree, but it's going to be very hard in the world of the deep web to sell something that is as known and now being hunted like the crown jewels. But if you were just to pop out a couple of 50-carat diamonds, you could probably flip those pretty quick.
Yeah, but I think that's why art heists. Like, I always think about that. I'm like, why would you steal this thing where as soon as you sell it, someone's got a major red flag, right? But that's the Dorothy slippers and all that stuff still gets stolen, and they get sold on the black market, and people buy it.
Yeah, remember there was that guy that was selling the Tom Brady jersey that he stole from the locker room like right after the Super Bowl? And it was very easy to track it down.
Wasn't that like a janitor or something?
Yeah, it was like a janitor, like a team, whatever it was. But the guy, that's a hard jersey to flip because people know specifically that's been stolen. So obviously someone's trying to unload. If you got a buddy who hits you up this week and says, I'm selling a crown with a bunch of diamonds, don't ask any questions.
Well, one of the worst things about all of this is that the Louvre was uninsured.
Crazy. That's
which
insanity.
is insane. But one of the things that was stolen was a pearl and diamond tiara from the collection of Queen Marie Amélie. So you can look up all the things that were stolen from the heist. All right. It seems that there's a growing trend in the world of fragrances. Have you noticed that everything now smells like food? Perfumes, soaps, everything is now smelling like pistachio and other foods. Caramel glaze, vanilla frosting, marshmallow. Yes, this has been a thing for a while, but they're reporting.
Where the burgers at or the pizza? Come on.
There's a rising interest in gourmand fragrances. That is edible scent inspired.
I hate it. The only smell, everything
what a
should
great
smell.
Nickname.
Cinnabon. You want to make everything smell like Cinnabon?
Cinnabon is fancy.
That's a great smell, and I'm sure they do have a good. But people go in there. They even say it at the place. Free smells. Come in here and take a whiff for the Cinnabons.
They say free smells.
I think on the door. I think it says it on the door. I'm not kidding. Jake, am I crazy or they say that?
They have doors?
They don't have doors. They don't have anything.
Cinnabon.
They have a counter in Cinnabons.
I've seen a Cinnabon.
Oh, yeah, there's a counter and a phrase.
They have a high teenager in Cinnabons.
Sometimes you just want the sniff. But
you go to a place and see if it says we have free smells.
Call. Someone find a number for a Cinnabon. Get them on the phone.
Restaurant.
I promise you they say that.
Remember we called a Cinnabon and then we were questioning them about the way it was pronounced?
Oh, I have that.
Remember he was like Cinnabon.
Cinnabon. I have it. It's an old call.
We were like, what?
Yeah, I have it right here, Al. I'm glad you brought it up.
They say the reason for this surge.
Cinnabon.
There he is.
Cinnabon.
Yeah,
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon. We're like Cinnabon, right? It's like, no.
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon. Cinnabon. Cinnabon.
I think he's saying Cinnabon.
And that was at a Cinnabon location.
Yeah. So they're saying that this is a booming industry now that everyone is on weight loss drugs.
They just want to smell the food but not eat it.
Because people have reported when they're on weight loss drugs that their sense of smell changes. Of course, their appetite changes as well. And some people are getting satisfaction just from smelling things, not even necessarily eating them. So you're like, I don't want to eat bacon, but I want to smell it.
Yeah, but I told you, I've fallen for this so many times. And my wife got some stupid chocolate chip scented candles. And I didn't know that. I walked home and smelled fresh baked chocolate chips, went to the oven, nothing in there. And it's just candles lit. I go, what's the point of this? You've completely... I think I literally had to sit down and eat handfuls of chocolate chips after that happened.
Well, my wife, when she went to New Orleans, she brought back a candle that smelled like the French Quarter. I was like, doesn't that smell like pee?
It's a terrible smell.
Then we have this pea candle burning all the time. All right, it's a good time to be a Dodgers fan. Obviously, Game 1 of the World Series is on Friday, but you could be in a worse position. Maybe you're a fan of a team that is not successful, like the Jets. And there was a great interview that is now going viral of this kid who was he was questioned after the Jets lost about how he enjoyed the game, and this is what he said.
I'll see if I get your thoughts on the game.
I hate this team. I was born into this, and I'm not going to ever... I'm always a Jets fan, but, like, I hate this team.
I get that, man.
Yeah, it sucks to root for a losing team.
It's very funny how, if you look at the NFL this season, how many surprising storylines there have been. Quarterbacks that sucked previously are great all of a sudden. Teams that sucked are amazing. Nothing seems to make sense at all except for the fact that the Jets are still 0-7.
I know.
That's the one thing of the entire season where you go, Oh, yeah, that still tracks with every other season. All this other stuff that's weird, where like all of a sudden the Colts are good and all these other teams that used to suck are great. And
the Giants are like doing well, but not.
And the Ravens were great, but now they're terrible.
Yeah, the Eagles.
You can't keep track of it all. But then they're like, well, is anything normal? Well, the Jets can't get a win. Oh, okay.
And it is the plight of the fans.
Story checks out. We get into a brand new hour of the show. We do that right now on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning, Emily. You're on KROQ as we kick off a brand new hour of the show. What's up?
Klein, so I was just listening, and you said that Cinnabon has the free smells. It's Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's has the free smells?
Yeah, that's coming through on the text line as
John's
well. They
has
have
the signs that says free smells.
Free smell. That sign should be on more places. I mean, technically all smells are free, but I mean, I guess Jimmy John's smells like fresh baked bread, I guess. By the way,
but I would rather fresh baked pretzels.
Yeah, I don't think you can pick
Cinnabons.
it. Someone did say that, once again, our show has convinced them to start eating stuff.
Hey, Klein. Hey, Allie. I just had Jersey Mike's for the first time because Klein wouldn't shut up about it.
Thank
and
you.
It was so good.
You're welcome.
Really loved it. I think they should probably sponsor you guys.
They should.
All right, that's all I wanted to say.
It's so crazy how much we talk about how much we love that place.
We don't even need a sponsorship. I just want free Jersey Mike's. Just hook up a free sandwich every once in a while. That's all I care about.
I don't even want free Jersey Mike's. I would just like one to be right here in the studio.
I want a Jersey Mike's jersey. I want to be sponsored.
Cool.
Yeah, sponsor that. Yeah, no, I get it. Listen, we are starving. We are ravenous. We spend most of the show very hungry. Allie brings in her little portion-controlled whatever the hell she's eating, and she goes to town on it during the show. Vanessa is eating constantly during the show. Yesterday, she was chomping on something.
Not true.
Yesterday, I forget, it was today, I went in, I said, you eating again? You said, yeah, but what's it to you? You got all tough with me.
Because I wasn't talking on air, so I was like, why are you asking, buddy?
See? That's my point.
What the big idea?
Yeah, she got like real tough with me about it. But what were you eating yesterday?
Just chips.
Yeah, just leave people alone if they eat. Just because you like are manorexic during the day doesn't mean other people can't eat things.
I wish I was eating right now.
Did you offer, Vanessa, did you offer Klein any?
No, but we have chips in the office if you want one.
We do. We have a whole thing of like flaming hot everythings.
You ain't got to flame everything, Allie. That's what we say.
It is. It's just a box of flaming stuff. And I've got tons of Ritz.
I am
you
hangry.
You are. You got to eat something.
I think I do go through my life hangry most of the time.
Yes, because it's a basic human need, Klein. You got to eat something.
If you'd like to go to Vegas and see No Doubt at the Sphere, we already told you this morning you'll be listening for the song Don't Speak, and now we will tell you when you'll hear that song at KROQ. Morning around this time, chance to win some of Allie's money and prove you know what's going on in the world. We turn news into gambling because gambling's fun, and we give you a chance to get $100 of easy money. Tomorrow, of course, the return of the $500 Friday. That's when things get even more fun. 5 times the fun and 5 times the anger when Allie loses, as she did last week.
We have very different definitions of fun.
Oh, it's so fun. Let's say hi to Danny this morning, who would like a shot at your money, and for everyone that we did not grab on the air, don't feel too bad. You'll have another chance tomorrow for even more money. Good morning, Danny.
Good morning, everyone. Sweet dibs.
Sweet dibs to you. How's it going?
Good. Taking the kids to school right now.
All right. They are not allowed to help you answer these questions, but you must answer these quickly, confidently, and accurately. Allie will leave the KROQ studios. Your kids will be rooting for you. We're rooting for you. And she is getting the hell out of here as soon as that door shuts. We can officially begin. And I hope that you do better than Allie so we can pay you. All right, here we go. Your round of Allie Knows the News. The Danny edition starts right now.
Allie Knows the News.
All right, this throwback place that I don't think we ever thought we would see again is opening 30 new stores just in time for the holidays. What'd you say?
Toys R Us.
All right, question number 2. People are concerned, or at least convinced, that the World Series will reignite what rapper beef?
Drake and Lamar.
Question number 3. There is a theme park, throwback theme park, based on the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and even 90s. That will have all of the shopping and experiences that people used to, get in those decades. That is planned to open in what city? The first of its kind, a throwback retro theme park. Where is it going to be opening?
L.A. I don't know.
L.A., all right. We go to this next question. The Portland Trail Blazers head coach and a Miami Heat player were both arrested for what reason?
I don't know. Sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking. I'll write that down. And we'll end it with this one. Game 1 of the World Series is happening tomorrow. When is the first pitch scheduled for? I need closest to the exact time.
Oh, shoot. I don't know. 5:09 p.m.
5:09 p.m. It's always something weird. All right, bring Allie in. Don't say anything else. Let's bring Allie in. We'll score it together. Allie's back in the studio now. Allie, this guy's no dummy, but he had kids with him, so he wanted to impress them. You feeling smart?
Me?
Yeah.
No, actually
All right.
not. No.
You feeling hungover?
Yes, I'm hungover. I'm sleep deprived. It was one of those things where I was waking up in the middle of the night going, where's water? I don't have a cup. And then I was drinking out of the fountain. It's really interesting.
Here we go, Allie. Question number 1. This throwback place that I don't think we ever thought we would see again is now about to open 30 new stores just in time for the holidays.
Yes, I was just reading about this. Toys R Us, baby. It's back.
Toys R Us is back. He got that as well. You're both on the board, 1-1 after 1. And, yeah, the correct answer is Toys R Us. Well done. Question 2. 30 new stores. That's aggressive right there.
Yeah, right before the holidays, too.
You know that my parents used to take me to Toys R Us just to, like, occupy me?
Yeah.
And then when I was like, can I have this? No.
I think the same thing happened to me. I think that's why they...
Probably why they shut down.
Yeah. I think most people were like, let's just take my kid here for half an hour and kill some time.
They're like, you can sit in that Power Wheels. And I was like, can we buy it and take it home? They're like, absolutely not. I was like, well, what the hell?
But that's what it was. It was like kids just rolling around on bikes and Power Wheels and all this stuff they wish they could take home.
Yeah, that was great. All right, you guys are tied up. Go to question 2. People are convinced now that this World Series is going to reignite what rapper beef?
Oh, Kendrick and Drake.
That is also correct, and he also got that correct. Tied up 2-2 as we go to question number 3. There is a theme park, the first of its kind, a retro theme park with lands based on the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s, where you get to experience the shopping, the food, the pop culture of those decades, and it is scheduled to open in what city? What city is going to be the home of the first ever retro theme park?
Seems like something Vegas would do.
All right, he said L.A. Allie is absolutely correct.
Wow.
Las Vegas is going to be the home of Retrolands, I believe it's called.
That sounds cool.
You think that sounds like a cool thing?
Yeah. I would love it to be a hotel, too, and you can pick which decade you want to stay in.
Oh, God. Are you going to say the 50s one? There's not even a TV in the room?
Yeah.
It's all racist
it's like
and stuff?
Separate beds.
Sounds terrible. You're fighting with your wife? We're going to go in the 50s land. Separate beds. Question number 4. Head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers and a player from the Miami Heat were both arrested for what reason?
Oh, God, yeah. I haven't read about this, but I think they just got arrested for, like, a gambling thing.
All right, he guessed sex trafficking. But the correct answer is they're being looked at for a crazy federal probe into some gambling irregularities. And this would be a massive shakedown. If you have a current NBA coach and a player involved in something, I mean, especially if you start looking at point share, who knows what it is at this point, but that is the reason. It's gambling. Allie gets the point, and Allie goes up by 1. Excuse me, she goes up by 2 with one final question. Here we go. When is the exact time that the first pitch is scheduled to be thrown at the World Series tomorrow?
Oh, my
Game
God.
1?
Who knows this? 3:07.
You going with Canadian time or California time, Pacific?
Let's go either or.
No, you can't do either or.
Okay, California time?
He said 5:09 p.m. I said whoever's closest. He is closest. I think the World Series is the one time when they actually do normal first pitch times.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it is scheduled for first pitch at 5 p.m. our time.
Oh, even.
Tomorrow. So even. There you go. So you get the point. Doesn't matter. Allie still beat you by 1, so you have embarrassed yourself in front of your own children, Danny, and what must you shamefully admit to your kids and the world? Go ahead.
My name is Danny from Linwood, and Allie knows the news.
And now your kids can boo you if you'd like that to happen.
Yeah.
What a disappointing dad.
Boo! Just leave us like Omar's dad did. All right, thank you for joining us. Sorry we have nothing for you right now, but appreciate you playing. Tomorrow, right around this time, you could become $500 richer. Think what you would do with those riches. They're Allie's now, but they could be yours tomorrow. We're Klein Alley Show. This is KROQ. Good morning. KROQ, Klein Alley Show. Later this morning, give you the details. In fact, in about 30 minutes, first clue if you're waiting around to try to win a trip to Vegas to see No Doubt at the Sphere. That'll be happening this morning, and we'll get you into the Big Deal Comedy Fest at the Wiltern on December 21st.
You know, I think I mushed myself, but I don't think you helped in the situation.
The fact that you're even giving any of this blame on me is crazy, and I want
because I shouldn't have listened to you.
Allie, the way you are phrasing this is such a victim mentality. Oh God, I can't. When you explain this, and go ahead, because Omar hasn't heard one thing about this yet, but when you explain what you did, I have 0%. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm the hero of the story.
The hero? How do you figure that you're a hero?
Well, go ahead. Go. You tell the story the way you want to tell it, but I'm telling you right now, and we will open this up to a vote on the text line. They will 100%. There will not be one person that sides with you. Not one.
Okay. So I was texting Klein about when I was going to arrive at the venue last night. We just talked about how parking is a mess, right? For concerts, it's stressful. It's overpriced. We were trying to rethink parking, all that stuff, right? Klein said, by the way, great El Cheapo hack for you. There is a parking lot across the street that says it's full. It's $15 to park there, but they just have a little sign that says lot full, and there's no attendant, and there are spots in there.
First of all, look, can we just take a second? How great is that text to get? Hello? Anyone else on the show?
That is great, but also I would be weary of that being true because a lot of these newer parking lots don't have attendants anymore. They'll have the QR code or whatever.
No, this was old school, dude. A big neon cone with a crudely written sign that said lot full. I'm just saying that
I would do my due diligence and do the research and make sure that it is true. But yeah, it is a great text to receive.
I was down at the venue 3 hours before anyone else, because I got to do a little redo chat with 21 Pilots to make up for the whole baby monitor fiasco. And I
Clyde had to retest.
I had to do a retest with the band to fix.
When are we going to hear that? Did it not go well again?
No, it went great. And the band's fine.
He said it went great, but we don't need to air any of it.
Yeah,
I was like, okay.
I don't know where. To be honest,
then why'd you do the interview for?
I don't know. It's
Great question, Omar.
For KROQ.com or something. I don't even know.
KROQ.com.
I don't even know where the interview's for.
What a waste.
The point is this.
I guarantee you.
It's not terrible. It's a great effing check.
You're bringing your dong this time.
The point of it is, I was there early. I saw and by the way, the line was wrapped around. I know that place only holds 1,500 people. It looked like there was about 9,000 people in line. It wrapped miles long, all the way pretty much to the 101. But anyway, I saw the parking situation, and
you parked there too. Then I would imagine.
No.
Why not?
I didn't park there.
Why not?
Because
Why didn't you park there? Tell me.
Because. And there's no reason I didn't notice that lot. To be honest, I got fooled by the lot full sign. And then when I walked by, I saw there were spots in there, and there was no one watching it. And it was just as I said, a crudely written sign that was like clearly some parking attendant that just wanted to go home for the night. So he just put lot full, probably made the money that he had to make, and he left. And I said, "There's spots here, and all you have to do is move a parking cone, and you can park right next to the venue."
In my mind, I was like, I don't need to worry about parking because I'm just going to park where I'm going to park, and I'm going to submit it for reimbursement through the company because this is a work thing.
Good luck getting that back.
So then I was like, I don't even think I really need to go through the effort to fact check this. I think I should just go to a parking garage. Whatever first parking garage I see. But then as we pulled up, I was driving by it and I saw the lot full sign and I saw. So with this parking lot, it's not a garage. It's just a janky parking lot. And there are 2 metal gates that would swing open and allow cars to get in and out, right? Because the lot was full, one of the gates was closed. It leaves a very, very narrow opening to get in. But if there is no attendant, you could technically slide through there and park there for free.
Right.
Because there was nobody there.
That has even a small degree of being able to drive a car could easily,
a small car, a not wide car.
Would you be able to hop out easily and just open the gate?
You could have done that too. Yes, you could have.
No.
Could have pushed the gate right open.
It was locked and bolted into its little cement pole thing.
You have to pick the thing up out of the... Okay, fine. It was a half gate shut. Okay. Plenty of room for a car to get through. Plenty of room for an SUV to get through.
Not plenty of room. So I go up and I think to myself, this is a little sketchy. I don't know if there's going to be an attendant on the other side of this. This is a narrow opening.
I vetted it. I told you there wasn't.
Let's give it a go and see. You didn't vet it because you didn't park there.
I walked by.
I looked at it.
I walked by, looked at it.
So, but I'm already in and backing up. There's tons of cars and stuff. I'm like, all right, I guess I got to just make this work. So I fold my mirrors in, try and make myself small. I start creeping through. I see the side mirrors clear either side. I go, ooh, okay, I'm getting in. I'm 90% through, and I go, great. And I start to accelerate, and then I hear...
What happened?
All along the left side of my car.
She scratched the whole side of the car. I
scratched the whole side of my car on the gate that had closed because apparently I was at a slight angle and I couldn't make it went through the entire gate.
Women drivers, man.
So then I did... What's funny is that our Asian promo guy made a joke. He was like, "Yeah, you're not even Asian." I was like, "What the hell, man? How am I getting made fun of by him?"
He didn't say that. Why would you say that?
No, he said that.
No, he said it. I heard him say it.
And so then, of course, I did there was, thank God, a parking spot. I was like, just my luck, I'm sure it would be full, and I would have to go out and scrape the other side of my car to get out. But there was a spot, and it was technically free to park there.
Told you.
But it definitely wasn't free because now I have to get my car fixed, which is going to be thousands of dollars.
Did you a favor.
Thank you.
This is all on you.
Thank you.
Totally.
If it worked, you got free parking. That's what you wanted out of it.
I didn't get that
just because you're a terrible driver, that's not on Klein.
It's not terrible driver. It was just.
It clearly is.
No,
you have the proof to back it up.
I'm not saying Klein is to blame. I'm just.
That's exactly how you started everything.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know why I listen to anyone. I should just know that things won't work out for me.
Well, it's the Cheapo in you.
Yes.
It's like when you have like the devil and the angel.
Yeah.
You always listen to Cheapo.
And I should have just paid for a normal lot and gone through. I shouldn't
Or
have.
just look where you're turning.
You
That
couldn't
too,
see
Jake.
anything. I had no side view mirrors.
Didn't you have your wife with you that she could have just hopped out and kind of guided you?
She did say after the fact, I guess I could have hopped out and helped you.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you know
Right.
what? You could have.
That's always the job of the extra person in the car.
Yeah.
You got to squeeze into a tight
But
spot.
you know what? The bonus is that I scraped the side of the gate so hard that it came unbolted and opened
See,
for
once again,
everybody
wasn't-
else to
wasn't
get in
locked.
and out.
Wasn't locked. Future Allie's on the phone. Hi, Future Allie. Good morning. Oh, she just crashed as well.
great.
She's
Awesome.
not a great driver
Awesome.
either.
Great.
Well, there you have it. How much you think that free parking ended up costing you? I mean, when you get that car, like that's a scratch
Well, yeah,
that
the
goes
parking was free, but I'm sure this is a situation where it's going to cost.
hundreds,
Oh, no, more than that.
thousands.
I feel like everything is thousands now.
Mm-hmm.
All we can do is look at it and go, well, we got to replace that panel and that panel.
Someone's
and blah,
asking,
blah, blah.
doesn't your car make a beep, beep, beep noise when you're about to drive into a wall, Allie?
It was beeping all over the damn place. It's beeping as soon as you get up to the gate. It said beep, 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 beep. Eventually, they all cancel each other out, but I couldn't see the sides of the car because the side view mirrors were in.
You could just look out the window.
No, I couldn't because I
Fat
had
head? Would it hit?
No, I don't have a fat head. I wouldn't have been able to see.
So,
Everything was dark. It was dark.
Well, anyway, that's a cautionary tale. And later this morning, El Cheapo will like to hear from you about the times you tried to cheap out. It backfired a big way. This was going to be free parking and ended up costing her probably thousands when all is said and done. That scratch is deep.
It's deep.
It's a deep-ass scratch.
And it's not just the side of the car, it's the door as well.
Yeah, you hit all the many panels.
It just, I always manage to hit it in all the places where everything needs to be replaced.
We got to take a quick break. Actually, let's give you this from the Offspring. Then we'll take a break.
I
But,
already took a break.
Allie is going to, once again, Klein, not
I
at
can't
fault
catch
here.
one.
Sorry, Allie, this is 100% on you and bad driving.
It's not bad driving. I just mismanaged the situation.
I didn't give that tip off to Johnny. I didn't give that tip off to Jake the nerd who was there. They would have all probably loved free parking.
Yeah, that'd been great.
Look, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming myself for taking anybody's advice. I should just know that these things do not work out, and if it's too good to be true, it is. And I shouldn't.
It wasn't too good to be true. It was exactly how Klein described it.
Yes, but something bad was going to happen, and I knew it.
It was just basic human error. It was all right.
Allie from the future
Thanks,
is also
Johnny.
on the phone. Hi, Allie from the future. Good morning. Okay, that's cartoony, but we'll go with it anyway. That's fine. Here's Offspring KROQ. K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show. Gets you to Vegas to see some No Doubt a little bit later today on K-Rock. And the songs you'll be listening for, we'll tell you about those coming up in just a few moments. First, on the GOAT line.
Hey, Klein Alley Show. This is James calling with just a slew of compliments.
Oh, we have no time for that. I'm sorry.
A slew. It's a slew.
I know, but we can't.
I could use a slew.
Message actually goes on for another minute. A minute of compliments that we cannot squeeze in now. We have to take a break. We'll be back in a moment with the ADD news. Quickly, though, Thomas, you have a recommendation for Allie?
Yes, Allie, just do insurance fraud.
Oh, great idea. Thanks.
Allie,
taking a recommendation got me into this mess. I think I shouldn't take anymore.
Someone hit you. Just say someone hit you or something. I don't know.
Yeah, insurance fraud, Allie. That's the answer.
Yeah, all right. Well, we already have another insurance claim that's pending with the other vehicle, so.
Yeah, well, there you have it.
Can't do two in 1 year.
Hey, Jake said it earlier, right? Jake, say your line.
Women drivers, right?
That's right.
Great.
I don't stand by that.
I'm not going to say it.
Allie, you say it now.
No, I'm not. Not going to do it. Just go to break. We're late. Don't depend on it. Go to break.
Can't hit the button until you say it.
Stop it. I'm not going to say it.
Why?
Hit the brake.
Hit the brake.
I wish Allie knew how to hit the
I know, I didn't.
The World Famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ.
Being called gross is not fun. No one wants to, even if you know that you do gross things. Because I'm convinced when you're by yourself, everybody does a few gross things by themselves when no one's watching because they think they're by themselves. It's their own shame.
I mean, that's when you start picking at your body.
You pick, you smell, you sniff.
Yeah, if things fall on the floor, you eat them still.
But then there is public gross. Public gross is no good. And we believe that there are two people on the show that are both going to be competing for the title that no one really wants, which is grossest on the show. It's time for the gross off. In this corner, he has a sweating problem that we know about. He walks around with paper towels under his armpits because deodorant can't even help him.
I have social anxiety.
I haven't said it's you yet, Jake. Let me finish the introduction.
Could be me.
It's Jake.
Here's Jake.
He's also got some sort of a digestive issue, which he has.
Ulcerative colitis.
He has a
digestive. It's an autoimmune disease.
He's a. All right, Jake wins. Let's get out. The contest is over.
Come on, Klein. Why are we doing this?
And then in the other corner, we have a person that has multiple times eaten stuff out of the garbage because it was thrown out accidentally, doesn't care about expiration dates, and has had multiple rashes, including pink eye, to the point where she earned the nickname Diclops, the lesbian Cyclops, because one of her eyes was swollen shut with crust.
Which has happened multiple times since. But
I just want to hear all the times Omar gags in his own mouth during this competition. So this is going to be a real battle of gross. I'm just letting you know.
Not to make it even worse for myself, but I've also earned nicknames like Poogers and the Onion Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. That'll come up at some point during the quiz.
And she eats on the toilet, too.
She eats on the toilet.
That's nasty.
I'm multitasking.
And she shares a toothbrush with her wife.
To be fair, I
apparently
finished,
dental floss at one point they shared.
That was one time.
Doesn't matter.
And she never flosses.
Okay. All right.
Moving on. Jesus Christ.
Allie's the winner. All right. Let's go. Move on.
You just keep describing each person.
I haven't even gotten to the quiz yet. I mean, we're just in the goddamn intro, and I'm nauseated right now.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I was sitting there writing my show email in the same clothes I had exercised in while not showering and sitting on a fabric chair going, maybe I should just own it.
Oh, my God.
Jake and Allie, write down your answers to these questions, and we'll go through this quickly, and then we'll have a palate-cleansing song, which I think we'll all need at that point. And apologies if you're eating during this, or if you've already had a rough week because of the fires, and who hasn't. I'm sorry to make your week even rougher. Maybe someone will listen to this and go, you know what? Could be worse. I could be Allie or Jake. Question number 1. If you drop food on the ground, how likely are you to still eat it?
Can you explain one of the food examples?
And what ground?
Yeah.
See, these are both questions asked by gross people.
They're important questions. Is it my own kitchen floor or is it an outside
You can answer
area.
this as a general, but if you'd like to go ahead and clarify, I think all of you are going to answer grossly, but you're going to defend your grossness because that's what gross people do. So go ahead and write down I'm just in general now. Go ahead. It is a random sampling of grounds and foods. Is it a shish kebab? Is it a field?
All right.
Is it a bathroom floor? Allie, if you're eating on the toilet and something slips out and falls on the floor, are you still eating it? Just answer the question. How?
It depends
I will tell you
on
right,
the floor.
I will
Is
tell
it a gas station bathroom floor or my bathroom?
Guys, I will, without asking any
if
of
it's
these
the KROQ
questions.
floor, no way.
Okay.
Right?
I'm going to
No,
say.
if it's the KROQ floor, 10 seconds.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Guys, this is just question one, please.
Okay.
If you drop food on the ground, how likely are you to still eat it? And please, you're more than welcome to take this quiz yourself. You're sitting in traffic right now. Whatever. Answer, let's see how you would have done. Are you grosser than Jake or Allie? Probably not. Question 2. How often do you wash your hands after going to the bathroom?
Again, this completely depends on where you are.
No, it should not.
No,
it should not, Allie. How often do you wash your hands after going to the bathroom?
Jake, come on. You know what I mean.
Huh?
Allie's going to get a perfect score on the gross quiz.
All right.
323 said the gross off is more exciting than the upcoming NFL playoffs. Didn't Allie admit yesterday she had crabs? Yes, she
I didn't
did.
say I had crabs. I said if you had crabs, you could shave them off.
Jake is not
Keep
gross.
up, keep
He's
up.
handicapped. Someone pointed out. Thank you.
Disabled.
Question number 3. What is the most amount of days in a row you've worn the same underwear? The most amount of days in a row. Why are you humming? What, the most amount of days in a row you've worn the same underwear?
Camping or not camping?
Allie, just answer the goddamn question. Question 4. What do you feel your weakest personal hygiene practice is? Something that you even know you're not proud of. Could be better. What do you think it is? Write it down. Jake, write it down, Allie.
Can you repeat the question?
What do you feel your weakest personal hygiene practice is? If you're just joining us, welcome to the Gross Off. Allie and Jake have fast-forwarded to the finals.
Can you define hygiene for Allie? I don't think she knows what that is.
That's a fair thing, Omar. Can I please? Is it personal hygiene or just hygiene?
Synonyms include cleanliness and just
Like-
all around not being disgusting. Question 5. If you don't have a toothbrush handy, but need to brush your teeth, what would you do?
Okay.
Or what have you done?
The toothbrush is what's missing?
In this particular example, yes.
Okay.
Question number 6. How many showers or baths do you take weekly?
This
Question
is just, it depends on what the week is like.
7. When is the last time you felt gross? Please be specific. The last time you felt gross. Because I think the problem with gross people is a lot of times they don't actually realize how gross they're being. And now this is the lightning round of the gross off. So these are going to be rapid fire questions. And this will be if we need to do a tiebreaker, okay? Do you eat crumbs off the table directly or off your own lap? Yes or no?
Oh, wait, say that again?
Crumbs for food you're eating. Off your lap, if they fall into your lap, or onto the table directly that you're eating off
Did I
of.
pay for the meal or did someone buy it for me?
Should not goddamn matter, Allie, at all. Go to question 2. Do you ever turn your own clothing inside out to rewear it before washing it? Question 3. Have you ever smelled a dirty towel, smelled to see if it was dirty, realized it was, but still used it? Question 4. Pretended to wash your hands after bathroom to not appear gross.
All right. I know that's directed at me, and I did not do that. There was a time where a woman was pooping in the bathroom, and I did run the water.
We're not doing the answers yet. Question. Have you ever eaten something that you found between your car seats?
Is it wrapped?
That's a great question. Is it hard?
In this particular case, it's unwrapped.
Okay.
And then have you ever eaten food that had mold on it, around the mold? And this is
just ridiculous. You're out to get me. This is BS.
I'm not out to get you.
Yeah, because there have been studies saying you can cut off the mold and it's fine.
And finally, something that other people would, agree is gross that you'd like to defend? We'll give you an opportunity to defend something. Okay. We'll come back with the answers. This is the gross off. It's a very, very intense look into your own grossness. The results after this. Place your bets on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Hygiene is their worst enemy on KROQ. It is Klein Alley Show, and we are about to get to the exciting conclusion and determine who will wear the sash of shame known as the grossest on the show. It is the gross off. Interesting when people from the 24/7 news station are walking by our studio now. They've been covering these fires nonstop every day, and they are eavesdropping in on the gross off that is happening here at KROQ. And they are looking at us, feeling bad for us in here. Understandably.
And the looks that we get from the KNX news crew in general, I think, are just looks of, what are you doing? Yeah, disappointment, but I'm getting extra looks today.
626, when you started the gross off, I thought Jake would win for sure. Turns out Allie is a monster. That is according to 626. Meanwhile, 951, I'm defending Allie. Sometimes I don't wash my hands after the restroom, but only at home, though, if I know I will not be eating or interacting with other people. Meanwhile, 559 wants to let us know that they dropped a pill of ecstasy in a urinal they were using and flushed it out and ate it.
Cool.
So that person is continuing.
I would argue that I am being honest, and a lot of you will probably lie to others about your cleanliness and say, oh, yeah, I wash my hands after every single time I use the bathroom, even when I'm in my own house. Lies.
Bob, before we get to the conclusion of the gross off and get the answers, what do you want to add to this? Go ahead.
I'm just saying that Jake actually has a very nice, clean bathroom.
Why do you know this?
Oh, he posted a video.
This is Bar Buddy Bob.
No, I hang out with the guy sometimes.
Oh, you know Jake personally? You've been to his bathroom?
Yes, I
Oh, my.
do.
Oh,
This is
really?
Bar Buddy Bob.
What?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Bar Buddy Bob?
What are you
What?
saying? Hold
This is
on.
Bar Buddy Bob.
What?
He's my bar buddy, Bob.
Oh, you're going to go. All right. Hi, Bar Buddy Bob. Thanks for joining us on the show. You met Jake at a bar?
No, I've known Jake actually, I did meet Jake at a bar. God, there's a great video of him
took
trying
you
to
back to his
jump
place?
over a dumpster back in, Christmas of, 98, or not 98, 2018, whatever year it was.
That's very different.
So many years off.
Wow.
All right. This guy does sound like his name should be
Fine,
Bar
do
Buddy
we still
Bob.
need to grade this?
No, all right. Jake, you got to... Chris, you're on KROQ. Good morning. What's up?
Good morning. I just want to tell you guys thank you very much. It was such a great show last night, and I'm the one who introduced myself as the Dukes of Hazzard guy from last Thursday.
Yes, we saw you in person.
It's always nice. It's always great to meet people at these events, and then they tell us how they won their way in. And this is the guy that was, I believe, the previous winner of Generation Wars.
Gen Xer.
Gen Xer, and his Uncle Jesse was Dukes of Hazzard as opposed to our Uncle Jesse that was Full House. So nice to meet you. I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, it was a hell of a show. I mean, those 21 Pilots guys.
It was so cool to see them up close and to see you and meet you guys. You guys are celebrities. Thank you so much.
That's not true.
I'm glad they took the masks off at some point because I was like, oh, man, they're so close, but you still can't see their faces. And then they took it off.
I was thinking at some point, I'm like, maybe 21 Pilots, maybe Josh Tyler just went home an hour ago.
Oh, that's like Blippi where there's just a bunch of them?
Because they got masks on most of the show. They could have been out there smoking a cigarette or something. That's going to piss off the fans. Let's get into your news now. Then a brand new hour of the show can begin. And for everyone that was out there last night, good time was had by all. Some crazy footage I just saw that went up. No one was allowed to have their phone out, so very hard to find footage from inside the venue. But there's some up on KROQ socials.
I love it because it shows that you can't take as good of concert footage as a professional.
Omar, this part you would have liked because it was me looking like an asshole, which happens a lot. But I went out there and no one had their phones, so everyone had their phones in those little locked bags. So I said, everyone, wave your phone bags in the air.
But it sounded like fun bags.
Allie thought I said wave your phone.
Oh, nice. Did anybody wave their phone bags?
Allie pulled her breasts out.
Yeah,
and
I waved them fun bags.
And then because they were so offensive. So let's get into your news now. Here we go.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right, so there are certain things that make you robbable in this town when you're walking down the street. A lot of times, if you just look rich, you're carrying shopping bags, walking around with a nice watch, that makes you a target. And that made this guy a target, but apparently his background made him the perfect person to rob because he was a trained fighter.
Police say a man with a gun tried to steal a Rolex from a pedestrian, but he may have picked the wrong target. That man is a former professional fighter, and he fought back.
Now, that man was walking down Sweetser Avenue with his girlfriend in West Hollywood.
How great to
It's the
see.
greatest move ever.
I mean, the one heterosexual couple in West Hollywood taking a walk.
What are the odds?
And then having the ability to beat someone's ass in front of your girlfriend and how cool you look in front of her. I mean, what an opportunity.
I would like to start a service where people come up, hired actors, pretend to come up and rob you, but the deal is that whatever you do, you beat
listen like bad stage combat.
Yeah, you beat their ass. I would love that. I would love to have this exact opportunity, but
a paid experience.
Without the risk of being injured.
When someone jumped out of a car with a gun.
So there's a weapon involved in this.
Wow.
And targeted his Rolex, but the gunman didn't get away with anything. In fact, he was beat up.
I was able to disarm and take the gun from him. I had him pinned down. He was trying to get up.
No way! We're not letting him go!
And the gun was loaded, you said?
The gun was loaded. When they pulled the chamber back, one popped out of the chamber, so it was ready to go.
His girlfriend quickly
gave him the best speech of his life.
She slipped on the dampness under her when that exact thing happened.
To help. You saw his gun too.
I'm the one that when the gun was wrestled to the ground, I'm the one that went and grabbed it and picked it up and threw it over the apartment fence.
I think would be a great idea is if they did plant people like this to deter criminals. Like just plant a bunch of rich-looking people who are trained in fighting.
Air marshals in the streets.
And then when they are trying to rob somebody, they get beat down and arrested and stuff like that. It's like an undercover cop, paying for drugs or sex
75 jiu-jitsu black belts have been
just put them out.
Monopoly guys.
Sent around in the streets wearing top hats and monocles with sacks of cash. Just walking around, and if people try to rob them, and we just they give them the move. That's crazy. Good for this guy.
What if we were all just trained?
If we're all trained, then the criminals are trained as well, Allie. Then it doesn't do any good.
Yeah, but then at least it's a fair fight.
No.
What if all of us, instead of PE, we all had to take self-defense, and we all just could kick an ass if we needed to? I think we should all learn how to kick an ass.
Yeah, you could do that. There's classes.
I know, but I think everyone should have that opportunity.
One of the jobs
You do have that opportunity.
No, I think that it should be like a free thing that's taught for everybody.
One of the bad jobs I had at one point was I wore like one of those foam suits and like a woman's self-defense class. Got to practice kicking my ass.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And they could be like, no. And I did like beat that guy.
You did?
In like a foam suit and got beat up by like middle-aged women.
Really?
Yeah.
That's such a cool job.
Can you do that again?
No.
No, we should do that.
It's a terrible job. It's terrible.
No, we say no. You gotta sit there and take it.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm in.
No. Wow, you had to be the foam suit guy?
Foam suit guy. I only did it one time. I never went back. It was terrible.
How much you get paid?
It was a volunteer thing. It was like
I
had to do some community service. That was one of the
kink.
That was it was one of the
cool. A bunch of women.
One of the options I picked.
A bunch of helpless women trying to learn how to fight back. I'll take it. Community service. All right, Toys R Us was a dreamland for millennial children, but then they closed them all down. It was sad because now there are so few just straight up toy stores out there. There's a toy section in a lot of stores, but an entire store dedicated to toys is less of a thing. But happy to report, Toys R Us is coming back. Toys R Us is opening 30 new locations just ahead of the holiday season. 7 years ago, they closed all their locations, and there were one or two like Toys R Us sections inside of a Macy's, but now they sucked. I was like, oh, cool. Oh, this is lame. And now they are recommitting to the in-store experience because for kids, the best part of getting a toy is seeing something in a store, going, that's awesome, pushing the buttons, figuring out, what makes this cool, and then buying it.
Yeah.
Even just buying toys on Amazon is so anticlimactic for a kid.
Yes, but unfortunately that's become the new normal. But what will end up happening is people will walk through the aisles of Toys R Us and then find something they like and then immediately pull their phone out and be like, all right, it's $1 cheaper on Amazon.
I
I'm just gonna
know,
order it.
and that's why I think these in-stores, they need to just be more competitive with pricing. I get that you have to make money just by operating the store, but I mean, you have to make it competitive. Otherwise, people are going to do exactly what you said. All right, when it comes to horror movies, we all get pretty full of ourselves. We think, the stupid girl, she's going up the stairs when she could have just gone out the front door and gotten away. And according to a new study, about a third of people think that they could survive a horror movie if it played out in real life. They think they could use logic and reason to outsmart the killer, or they would simply run away from the situation.
Depends on the horror movie. Halloween Town? I don't know if I could survive that one.
I would just end it.
But the Wolfman one that Jake made us watch, I feel like that's very survivable.
Yeah, it does depend on the movie, but I feel like I would not survive in any horror movie. I don't think I would make any good game time decision.
You think you could take on the Wolfman?
Jake, I wouldn't put myself
They
in
would
that
think
situation.
they were brothers.
You got that suit on or something?
I would stay inside during the full moon, so it
Yeah, I
wouldn't
know,
matter.
pretty easy.
It's like pretty easy.
Yeah.
There's a full moon tomorrow. All right, I'll stay
Everyone's
inside.
just out and about on a full moon. They're stupid.
Yeah, walking around there, smelling my delicious flesh.
Having
Not
another
happening.
night off.
We get into a brand new hour of the show right now, and we start with a clue that will get you to Vegas to see No Doubt. Here we go.
Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your Prequend. It is Thursday here at KROQ, Klein Alley Show, Recovery Day. You were lucky enough to be at the 21 Pilots KROQ private show last night. Hope you had a great time. I know you did. It was pretty incredible, and those fans are, as Ali pointed out, rabid.
Yeah, and having them know every single word to every single song from the jump, like from the moment they went out on the stage, every single word to every single song.
Pretty incredible.
Yep.
We'll give you more experiences like that, I'm sure, soon enough. And if you want to get around us and have not been in a while, please mark your calendars for Halloween. Will be another final Friday fiesta as we head across the street to Descanso. It's a great spot, great tacos. First 106 get the free taco. I think they're putting together some limited edition Klein Alley Show shirts as well. Working on a few surprises we can't even talk about yet, but we will be giving away a giant 85-inch TCL TV for the winner of our costume contest. Some great runner-up prizes. I'm sure we'll have tickets to events, and that's all happening 11 a.m. a week from Friday, Halloween Friday, for our final Friday fiesta at Descanso. So please join us there. Details up on our socials at Klein Alley Show. This hour, lots to get to, including more nominees for a brand new Lifetime Achievement Award. Who will it be? That'll be coming up, and we'll talk about your real-life scary stories, House of Horrors. You moved into a place, and it turned into a real-life horror story, either because the place was haunted, or the roommate you met turned out to be psycho, or stuff didn't work, or there was a giant peephole you realized under your bathroom floor. There's a million reasons why what you've moved into was haunted for bad or good reasons, and we'll get into that coming up later this hour on KROQ. If you would like to go to Vegas and see No Doubt at the Sphere, we've got a trip a day to give you away on KROQ. And the song you'll be listening for today is it this one? No, it's Spiderwebs. Spiderwebs. You'll be listening for Spiderwebs, and it will be happening at some point today. We'll give you more clues as to when you'll hear that song. Could even be this morning. Details coming up next hour on KROQ. KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. Here for the interaction now at 800-520-1067. When we're not around, you can use the GOAT line. That number is 844-956-GOAT. And I cannot believe, Allie, it's 3 days now since we got that email from the Harvard-educated lawyer that would like to be our intern. We call him our internee. He's officially the show's internee. He's an intern
Is
attorney.
He officially? No,
well, we haven't hired him yet.
Said it?
No, but it's a funny name, and we should go with it. And people are so outraged for so many different reasons. I can't believe how much people care whether or not we do or do not hire this guy to be our show's intern.
Hey, Klein and Alley. Huge fan. You won me over. But this ire is directed at this retired lawyer with 3 children, which, if I'm not mistaken, 2 out of those 3 are still school age. How about you drop your kid off at school? How about you stay involved in your kid's life? Because you know what? This is when they need you the most. Wow. I'm speaking from experience because I'm a middle school teacher, and I'm shocked at how much parents don't give a flying about attendance, grades, the way they dress. Now, granted, he is a lawyer, he is educated, so maybe they're good kids and all. But still, I've worked at a wealthy high school, and let me tell you, those wealthy kids, they have a lot of access to prescription drugs and so get on the ball, mister. Forget your dream about interning. That is a stupid idea. Bye.
All right, listen, I would say a couple things. One, I don't think we should get so much anger towards this guy. He wants to retire, but he doesn't want to. He's afraid if he retires, statistically, he said, once you say I'm retired, you start dying.
By the way, I think the youngest kid is 16. Wasn't that true?
Yeah, and I'm sure she wants nothing to do with it.
Exactly, right.
And also, if you're going to be a part of this show and say you're just part of the live show, you still have plenty of time to spend with your wife and your child.
Yeah, I'm sure he said, I'm going to retire and be home for you in the morning. The kid's like, get out of here, Dad. Go do something.
Dude, she's probably not even up till 11.
Also, I think about anyone who's worked a job that they didn't love, they weren't passionate about, but they did it so that they could provide for their family. Okay, you got a family now, some responsibilities, got some bills, and maybe you don't love your job. It's not bringing you any sort of actual, personal fulfillment, but you do it because you do it for the paycheck. Let's be honest. We've all done these jobs many times before. I got beat up by middle-aged women in a self-defense class, okay?
I thought you said that was community
and I didn't even get paid
work.
for that. And I did enjoy it. But regardless, you know what I'm saying. The point is...
I served tea to dolls for money.
Allie had to serve... I mean, there's not a more humiliating job on the planet than Allie's job when she worked at the American Girl Doll Cafe and served lemonade and fake tea to dolls. And these
sometimes they Arnold Palmer.
And little girls would yell at Allie and say, ma'am, there's a hair in this tea. And Allie's like, that's a piece of yarn. It's clearly your doll's hair.
Yeah.
It's not my hair. And then she would yell at her, and some of these kids would say, no tip for you, fatty.
Hey,
and Allie would say, hey.
They didn't say that.
Well, they were thinking it.
All right,
The point is...
What is the point?
We've all had embarrassing jobs that we didn't love doing. This guy had probably a good job. He was a lawyer, went to Harvard, but it didn't bring him any sort of fulfillment. And the guy says, now...
Also, you could burn out on a career.
Yeah.
You could love it at one point, but then you're kind of done with it.
Yeah, and the guy wants to do something that's stupid, not smart, and that's where this show comes in. So he wants to intern for our show. So whatever. So now we have a lawyer to battle the lawyer at the company. I think it's a no-brainer. Vanessa's fighting me on it hard. This guy, by the way, has been great with follow-ups. He sent another email I saw yesterday before I went to bed around midnight last night. He sent another email.
It is getting a little thirsty.
It's not thirsty. This is what you call follow-through. Professionalism.
Yes.
Al, you didn't
That's
go.
what we need. We need some of this around here.
You didn't go to Harvard, Al. You went to Musical Theater Academy or whatever.
Right.
That
No,
doesn't
not
even count.
Academy.
Whatever the hell it was.
You think Vanessa's thinks her job's in jeopardy with this guy?
Yeah, Vanessa already said she thinks
No,
now.
I don't think that.
She just is going to have to come up with stuff to occupy this guy.
Vanessa, why are you so anti us hiring this attorney, the internee?
Imagine if we could just hire anyone. We
can.
It took forever for...
This guy's free.
Free.
Why don't you ask Weatherly and Featherman? You obviously don't care about what I think.
Wait. Vanessa's lying. She has a real reason.
That I'm not going to say on air.
Oh.
Vanessa.
Spell it.
No spelling. No, let's ask. Obviously, it doesn't matter what I think. I think we should get our bosses involved, and if they want them, cool. And if they don't, then I'm sorry, man.
But why are you so anti having the grown ass?
The real reason.
Give us the real reason. I didn't know. Do you know what it is, Allie? The real reason?
No.
Do you have a thing with lawyers or something?
Yeah, they scare me.
I mean, they scare us all, but have one in our corner would be great.
I think, you did say, Vanessa, that you didn't necessarily want, like, you feel that there's somebody just sitting on the couch next to you, overshadowing and watching you do your job, which is nerve-wracking.
Yep.
Yeah. I get that.
So we'll put him in a different, put him
him in the studio in the corner there.
Yeah, you can sit right here behind us.
I'm not saying this guy is creepy, but...
quote-unquote volunteer in the studio with you guys.
I don't care. Great. I'd love to have him in here.
I don't want him in here.
Let's ask Weatherly if this is cool.
If he doesn't make like old man noises, like,
and he will. He's an old man.
Great. So great. Even better.
You could probably hear him breathe heavily.
Super. I'm on board. I don't see one downside. I mean, I'm waiting for someone to convince me one reason why he's not a good hire.
I do think that it's going to be a situation where it's like, hey, this guy is free. He wants to come and work for us. And they're going to say, because of some legal reason, we can't do it. And if he can help get us out of that, I'm all for it, sure. But I do think that the company's going to shut this down somehow.
That could be his first task.
Or we're just going to have to say, hey, he's a recurring guest. There's going to have to be some kind of a thing where...
There you go. There's a loophole.
He was like, they're technically allowing people in the building. You can bring anyone into the building. It's just about what my purpose is there. He explained it all. I just didn't want to read it.
All right. Well, anyway, we're moving a step closer.
Use ChatGPT to kind of boil it down a little there, Brian.
So I don't know why our audience is getting very mad. There's 9 messages about this guy in the GOAT line, pros and cons as to why we need to have this lawyer join the team. We got to take a quick break. When we get back, we have your opportunity to wow us with your House of Horror stories. Horror stories.
I've got a few good ones.
You've moved into a place and you realize after you moved in it was a giant S show for whatever the reason. Roommate could be. Maybe the place itself.
Maybe somebody died in the apartment.
Found out after the fact. There's a million reasons. We'll take your stories next. We're talking about real-life scary stories in the month of October. 800-520-1067. We get you on the air. We give something away. We'll do it next.
But KROQ was always that station that made people that didn't fit in.
All week on KROQ. Win a trip to see No Doubt at Sphere Las Vegas.
There's a reason why it's called World Famous, guys.
Listen for the song of the day for your chance to win round-trip airfare, a 2-night hotel stay, and a pair of tickets to the show, courtesy of Live Nation.
Hello. How crazy is that?
Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ is our home. KROQ.
This guy by a dumpster.
Jake,
I jumped over a dumpster and he helped me.
You're getting a point for grossness for knowing that guy.
Thank you.
Jake's up 1-0. Woo! Bar Buddy Bob. He got Jake on the board. All right, here we go. We got to get through this quickly. All right, you drop food on the ground. How likely are you to still eat it, Allie?
All right, I didn't know the circumstances, so I just wrote 1 second outside, 10 inside. Home, infinite.
Oh, okay. So you can find something on your floor for hours later. You'd still eat it in your own house.
Depends on the floor, I
Jake,
guess.
what did you say?
I said not very likely because it probably instantly has dog hair on it.
See? I have a cleaner home.
All right. I think Allie gets the point on grossness there. Keep track. Yeah, you're grosser. At least Jake had a hypothetical no as his answer.
Because his floor is so dirty and covered in dog hair.
Allie, your answer about eating food off the floor was 3 different reasons why you would still eat it.
I said 1 second outside, 10 seconds inside, home, infinite.
And Jake said probably not. At least he answered the question like a normal person. Question 2. Allie's gets a point. Jake got a point for knowing Bar Buddy Bob. It's 1-1. Oh. How often do you wash your hands after going to the bathroom, Allie?
50% pee, 100% poop.
Ugh. Jake?
Only when I poo at work or when I get poo on them.
Oh, man! Dude! Oh, my God!
It happens rarely.
Jake gets a point.
See, I don't feel the need to wash my hands because I'm not making a mess of myself.
I don't make a mess.
All right.
You have a rule that you have to wash your hands if you get poop on them.
Occasionally you break through the toilet paper.
Vanessa,
Sometimes you have a breakthrough.
Vanessa, you keeping score?
Yes, this is gross.
What's the score right now?
2-2.
Okay.
What? It is not. I don't have 2 points.
2 poo.
I have 1 point from the first question.
What is the most amount of days in a row you've worn the same underwear? Jake, you can start this time.
I think like 2 or 3.
I have the same answer.
Give them both a point.
By the way, he's the one with the sweating problem.
Yeah, but
he should be getting the point for that.
Top, not sweating down below.
I also think guy re-wearing underwear does not carry the same weight as woman re-wearing underwear.
If I am not doing anything but sitting for the entire day,
the worst thing you could be doing.
There's literally no reason. And if I fall asleep and then wake up, I'm not going to waste another pair of underwear.
Didn't you tear through University of Pink on the back of your underwear? Didn't your wife
Those
have to...
things are not made of durable material.
Didn't your wife have to have an intervention because all your underwear was covered in holes?
She did purchase new underwear for me and new socks for Christmas.
Vanessa, what's the score currently?
I like 2-3. Ali is least gross than Jake.
Question 4. If you don't have a toothbrush handy, what do you feel your weakest personal hygiene practice is?
Kleenex etiquette, because I will use a Kleenex until it has no more corners, and then I'll put it in my pocket and forget about it.
Oh, okay.
And then usually it'll end up in the wash.
It's like a dusty snot rag.
Yeah.
Jake?
I practically never wash my hair. I just rinse it with water.
Guys, come on. What are we doing?
Give them both another point, guys.
What?
Not even soap, Jake?
No, I don't think you need it. I think the natural oils is good for it.
Always?
You think that's why you smell like an old bicycle? This is why.
That's a good smell.
No, it's not.
That'd be a good candle.
No.
Old bicycle.
If you don't have a toothbrush handy, but you need to brush your teeth, what would you do? Jake, you can go first,
I
Jake.
use mouthwash.
Allie?
I go toothpaste finger.
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
We've all done toothpaste finger, but there's a lesbian toothpaste finger is
I do
totally
two,
different.
sometimes 3 fingers.
Depending on how horny you are. Allie does toothpaste fists sometimes, anniversaries. All right, I don't know. Elmer, I can't even decide because it's like they're both grossing me out for so different reasons. I mean, I feel nauseous in my mouth.
Jake does not wash his hair, ever. Give him the point.
Like when I cut it, because it has hair
We're
in
on a
it.
different question.
What?
This is the gross off on KROQ. Guys, this is a much-needed distraction. Thank you for this. Needed this. I'm nauseous but laughing. They're both gross. Give them both the sash. Make them wear it together. They'll sweat through it. These are all good suggestions. Allie, you gross girl.
Thank
That's
you.
314. Go to question number wherever we are. How many showers do you take weekly, Allie?
3 to 4.
Jake?
7.
He has a sweating problem.
Allie, you get the point.
Don't you work out every day?
I work out most days.
You've done hot yoga and not showered afterwards. You told us.
God.
No. On days I do hot yoga, I shower right after.
When is the last time you felt gross, Allie?
Now.
That is correct. Jake?
It was like a month ago when I forgot to brush my teeth in the morning. I asked Johnny for mouthwash. He didn't have any.
Ew!
Oh, you've been gross so more recently than a month ago.
Your answer should also be now.
That's not the question. The question is when I felt gross.
Yeah, but you should feel gross now.
I know.
Right now.
I feel good now.
All right, moving through this round. How you eat? You eat? Doesn't give them all the points. Everyone.
909 said, "What in the name of white people is happening?"
I don't know. Eating food crumbs that fell directly on the table or on your own lap. You eat crumbs off your own lap in the table directly.
Of course, yeah.
Allie does. Yes, Jake, you too.
No, I never eat crumbs.
Okay. It does. These are not points. This is just to get a sense of the person. Turn clothing inside out to rewear it.
Nope.
Nope.
Smell the dirty towel. Realize it was dirty, but still used it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretended to wash your hands after going to the bathroom, not to appear gross.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Ate something you found between the seats of your car, unwrapped.
No.
Maybe.
Okay. Ate around mold on a piece of food.
I cut it off.
Bread and cheese, yeah.
All right, and defend something that other people would think is gross that you do not, Allie.
Bringing in stinky food into the building because it is healthy food usually, and even though things have expiration dates, it's just the big companies trying to get you to buy more stuff and waste more food.
Jake?
Eating expired or leftovers that have been in your fridge for over a week. It's fine.
Yep. I'm with Jake.
All right.
Which is sad.
Vanessa, I have this scored as almost a dead heat tie.
It's literally a tie.
Yeah, they
both
are
gross.
both incredibly gross. So congratulations.
I don't wanna be gross bros.
You and Jake are gross bros. Let's get them both in
This is a wash after all of it?
All of that.
How ironic.
The one thing they don't do. Well, look at you. You made it through a Klein Alley Show video. You probably didn't want it to begin with, and maybe you didn't even know who we are, but let's be honest. The internet's all about connecting with complete strangers that may or may not kill you one day.
If you like it, you can subscribe for more. Just click this button.
Or over there, or there. We're not really sure. You've heard it a lot. And, comment and like and all that bullshit. It actually does help, believe it or not. So we're saying it because we really do mean it.
And you can also listen to the live show or download the podcast if you missed anything and you're getting show mode.
Yeah, we're on the radio. You can find one of these things in the museum. your real-life scary stories. A lot of scary stories this time of the year, but the real ones are always the scariest. And you moved into a place, or you lived in a place that became a house of horrors. So many different ways that could turn for you. Your calls at 800-520-1067. We'll go ahead and give away some tickets to our favorite person. They will, best story gets tickets to go to Modi Big Deal Comedy Fest, Wiltern, December 21st. So be ready to win that right now. And let's go ahead and start with Jess on KROQ. Good morning, Jess. What happened to you?
Hi. So my husband and I moved into a house in Illinois, sight unseen. And we get there, and it has a really bad smell to it. And there's like a stairs.
Oh, no.
There's a set of stairs.
Set of stairs. Always a
Creepy set of stairs.
Creepy set. But you moved in. I'm always interested in the people that will sign a lease and move into a place without ever seeing it before.
Dude, terrifying.
Never doing a walkthrough, nothing. They just, so you get there, there's a smell right out of the gate. What happens on the stairs, Jess? Oh.
Oh, my God.
Really
Why?
now
I'm interested.
Now I'm so intrigued by the story. Jess, you're cutting out at the best part of the story.
A ghost is stealing your phone connection.
Man, we'll get back to Jess in a moment.
Ugh.
I got to hear what happened to the set of stairs. That's how it always is.
And there was a little girl with no feet?
Oh, hold on. She's back now. Hi, Jess. Go ahead.
Hi, yes. There was a stain on the stairs.
Blood stain, you think?
It looked brown. Yeah, it looked like blood.
No, it was The House from the Staircase. That was that movie I recommended everyone go watch.
Oh, my God. Did he do it? Was it the owl?
So you and then the smell, what happened with the smell? Was it Febrezable?
No, not at all. It permeated everything.
So what did you do?
We moved out like the next week.
Wow.
It was definitely a dead body smell.
You know for a fact it was dead body smell?
Yes. My husband's dad is a firefighter, and immediately he went in with us and he said, yeah, that's a DB.
A DB.
Oh, man.
That's a DB situation.
when you start using abbreviations for that, that means you're around enough to know. All right, wow, that's not good at all. That's a move out quick. Did they deny it? Because I thought they have to tell you that. Jess, did they deny that it was a dead body? Or does the landlord say, like, yep, you got us?
They didn't. They said they couldn't tell us something like that. But I was like, that's not true. You have to tell us.
I thought that's the case.
House of Horror. That's a real one right there. Let me say hi to Tyler on KROQ.
At least the place existed, though. Sometimes you buy or lease a place and then you get there, it's not even real.
For the right rent, you can handle a dead body on the staircase.
You can handle a DB for cheap.
Of course. Get some scented
That
candles.
could have been a possum.
Tyler on KROQ. Good morning. What happened to you?
Good morning. So I came home to my apartment, and my dog had just blasted diarrhea all over my bed and sheets and blankets and everything. So instead of taking that down to the communal washer and dryer in the apartment, I decided to soak it in my bathtub for a little while. So I put all the sheets and blankets in there, turn on the faucet, and sit down. 20 minutes later, someone's banging on the door, and I stand up, and I'm standing in about an inch of water, which is all poopy water from the overflowed bathtub. But I go to the door, and it's my landlord. She's wondering if a pipe is busted, and I just completely forgot. Next thing I know, I'm like, oh, no, it's poop water. And I was on the second floor, so all that water had run down into my downstairs neighbors.
Oh,
it was just covered.
They're the ones that should be calling right now.
Oh, my God, you're the poop guy.
Oh,
Forever in the building. That's you.
You know what that smell is? That's PW. Everyone knows PW. That's not good at all.
That's a PW.
That's a PW dripping down. You don't want that.
Damn.
That's
so gross.
Also, I mean, not a great call on your part when it's your own bat.
They knock on your door and they're like, hey, what the F are you doing?
Well, why would you clean the disgusting dog poop sheets in your own bathtub? That is exactly what the community washer dryers are for. Right?
Just for unloading all that disgusting stuff onto somebody else.
David, welcome to Real Life House of Horrors. These are actual horrors that happened in places that you lived. What's up, David?
What's up, guys? Okay, well, I moved into an apartment. My manager didn't say it used to be Joe's apartment. So after a week later, after I moved my stuff in, I started, getting, silverware or plates out. There's cockroaches everywhere. So that startled me. So every time I open a drawer, startled me, cockroaches.
Ugh.
So I ended up moving out because it was just infested. And every time, like I said, I opened up a light, cockroaches, ah! It's kind of, it's
If you're seeing that many, I mean, that means there are thousands, right? Because even when you see one or two, and you start crawling everywhere.
And I would not be able to sleep. How would you sleep in a place like that, where every time you're opening a drawer, there's cockroaches inside of it? I would think they're crawling all over me.
Stephanie, House of Horrors, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What happened to you?
My husband and I got home from a 15-hour flight last night from LAX, and we walked into our living room, and there were 4 baby raccoons in our living room.
Last night this happened?
Literally last night we got back, and there were 4 raccoons crawling all over my mantle. They had gotten in through the screen. They had ripped it open, knocked over the cat feeder, and they were just going to town. I have video of it even.
Oh, how cute.
Send us the video, but that's terrible. That's the raccoon's house now. Now you're trespassing on their property.
Basically, I'm surprised we didn't adopt all of them, or that my cat wasn't already living with them.
Aren't raccoon moms like the biggest bitches of all?
I think they're very territorial. So they must have gone in. She probably decided she's going to pop out a litter of raccoons. She decided to do it inside your house. So now they're living there. How do you get them out, by the way?
She was waiting outside, actually. We managed to usher them back out through the hole they came in, and she popped in and actually grabbed the last one by the scruff of the neck and dragged them out.
Vanessa, get some of that video. I'd like to post that up on our socials right there.
Neck scruff.
That's Stephanie. Imagine that. You get back from a 15-hour flight. You get home. That great feeling. Finally home. I can put my stuff down. All of a sudden, I think there's a family of raccoons living here now.
Cool.
That's a House of Horror story. Horror. Let me say hi to Jasmine on KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning.
What happened to you?
So I was doing laundry. I just moved into my apartment. This was a couple of years ago. And I saw my neighbor that lived across the way with his roommate on the floor, and she looked blue. Like, she literally looked dead. And he was, tweaked out. His eyes looked so red. He was, trying to do CPR, and I heard, a rib crack when he was... It was so scary, and I had no idea what to do. I'm rolling my laundry, and he's freaking out about the fire department coming because he doesn't want to be caught with him growing marijuana in his apartment. And he was trying to get rid of the evidence. He was tweaked out. He was freaking out. I swear I heard a rib crack on that woman, and I thought she was dead.
Oh, God.
And then a couple of days later, I saw her walking past me when I was walking my dog. I was like, I guess she's alive.
I guess her ribs are okay.
Oh, man. It's sometimes
the things people have to put up with.
The place is fine. The neighbors make it creepy. They make it the House of Horrors.
Yeah.
Sometimes the neighbors are fine. The place itself.
I did have a very creepy roommate when I lived in New York. But did you know, Klein, that a majority of people said they would not mind buying a house that was haunted, and they would more than half of people said they would happily live in a place where death occurred if it was discounted?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You did, didn't you?
Well, I was about to buy a house, and we found out that the person had died in the house. They disclosed that.
But were they old?
They were old.
Yeah, then who cares?
But it was going to be in the room that was going to be my kid's nursery, and my wife was like, nope, not happening.
Really?
Can't happen.
Yeah, but if it's a cool situation where, the person was nice, even if they're a ghost, they're probably just like, oh, what a cute little kid.
And then the place I rented, because that fell through, went to rent a place, and then the person said, oh, you'll love it here. You'll never want to leave. And I said, well, why did the last people leave?
That's such a creepy thing to say.
Yeah, I know, right?
You'll love it here. You'll never want to leave.
And he got real, he kind of didn't really answer it straight. And then we got some mail that had their name on it. I looked it up, and they had died pretty tragically in a car accident. Yikes. But not in the house, but, a mile from the house.
But some people think that's kind of cool. You were finding things of theirs that were hidden in the house.
I didn't think that was cool. I told you I found his bong and a bunch of penis pills and some giant shirts and stuff that were in the up above in the closet that were never cleared out. And I was like, this is a dead man
My
stuff.
wife would find that fascinating.
Yeah, but
she just wants to live in a place that has secret rooms.
Jury, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What happened to you?
So in my childhood home, we were listening. We heard our cat crying out. My sister and I went out, and we actually saw in the bush this shadow of a kid holding our cat, and the cat was screaming out. And when we bent over to see the cat just went out running. But yeah.
So there was a kid that was about to kill your cat?
A shadow of a kid.
Yeah. Basically.
It wasn't your shadow.
So do you think the kid was real or a ghost?
Yeah, it was a ghost, definitely. But it was a kid, and it was bent down, and it was squeezing our cat.
Oh, that is creepy as hell.
Hey, Pedro, we give you the final word here, talking about your real-life House of Horrors on KROQ. What's up?
Yes. When I was younger, my parents decided to put rat poison around because we thought we had 1 or 2 rats. Well, it turns out it was an infestation, and it was during summer. and they all started dying in the walls.
Oh, my God.
That is a house of
smelled
horrors.
like rotting rat.
And like, you know,
DB right there.
That's a lot of DBs in the walls right there. So you've got a bunch of
DRBs.
You got the
And then
decomposing rats.
They thought they would solve it by putting tape in the outlet, but that didn't help at all.
That's a good solution right there. You know, the smells.
That's a Klein solution.
Yeah, put a little tape over the outlets. That'll keep the smells in the walls.
That must be where it's coming
All
from.
right, wow, what a bunch of stories.
What a crop.
These are all places where someone currently lives. That's crazy. It's KROQ.
Turn that volume all the way up. This one, yeah, it's for the fans. Hey, shout out to Ghost here for doing the most. Let's toast this West Coast radio morning show. I don't know if I chose this life or if it chose me. Either way, we going live with Klein and Ellie. Yeah, we all down to kick it. If you're feeling lost with your life, well, you found your ticket. We in the chat feeling the vibe, ain't no sound of cricket. Don't even think of blinking twice, cause you're bound to miss it. This is the chance, say it with pride. We are the net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Net bangers, 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 net bangers.
I'm a young Gambie on the MIC. Sorry, onion queen, I'm the only 10 I see. Just started to grade, I'm smarter than Johnny. And there's no need to hate Klein, I love my daddy. Shout out to best friend, me and Vanessa in the school, you're volleyballing again. We're 47 inches tall, that's why they call us twins. Don't trip, I don't know what is a succulent. What is a succulent?
Don't make me spaz out with rock pants on. I bet you eat the pizza with bacon on top. What up, Doc? That's Big Karina with Erica. Glide sky high and fly touche. Go visit Lewis if forever out in the bay. And this just in, the sheriff's 2.0 over the top. From calling the cops and the comments we drop. Get that monkey off of my back, make the pantyhose stop. Or else we're gonna bust the BB on the freaks and we'll get you all blocked. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. 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 Hey yo, shout out to all the net bangers, man. You know who you are. There's way too many to listen to song. Alex G, Danny G, Max, Sarah J, Neil, Kevin, and Phil the Plumber. Feature Jarrett, Mr. Mask. Hey yo, Donovan, Ray, Carlos, Zeke, Mike, Crone, and Aaron. Blink, Budget Chicken. Hey, if I didn't get you, man, I'll get you on the next one. Grow the show.
Rock, we are Klein Alley's show. We have to do a little extra Showtime podcast that goes up once a week. We put up an episode yesterday.
Klein, you are absolutely right. I just finished listening to the Showtime podcast 1022. And please do not change what you're doing. Do not dumb down your show. Don't listen to that person that's telling you to keep it simple. The reason why I listen is because you do not insult my intelligence. You can...
Oh,
do
boy.
not?
Oh, boy.
You do not.
This guy doesn't want us to insult his intelligence, and then he kind of starts to ramble.
Insult my intelligence. You can see the work that you put into this show, you and the crew. You remind me a lot of Howard Stern, and he wants to produce a show for the fans. I used to listen to Howard Stern, but when I found Klein and Alley show, I canceled my Howard 100 subscription because he lost that. And, you know, you still produce that high level of show, and I appreciate that. They call me the barmaid.
We do put in far too much effort on a daily basis to try to make this something that you can enjoy. So that's why we don't like to hear from the powers that be. You guys need to simplify it, make it easier for people to understand.
If you want to understand all of it, you can catch up on the Showtime podcast.
Yeah, there's plenty
We went
of...
into all of it in depth.
There's a lot of details as to some of the many battles we're fighting on a regular basis around here. Check it out wherever you get your podcast. Klein Alley Showtime. already told you this morning you'll be listening for Spiderwebs. That is the No Doubt song that could score you a trip to Vegas, hotel, airfare. You get to go into the Sphere and see some No Doubt. We'll tell you exactly when you may hear that song coming up with your next clue. But first, your ADD news, and that will start after this.
Klein Alley Show.
The world famous KROQ. If you're having trouble not eating all the
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. In our studio right now, we got the genius known as Postmaster Johnny. We call him that because he didn't know you had to put stamps on envelopes. Wasn't sure how the mail worked. He's never done that before.
He just handed a blank envelope to a postal carrier and
A
said,
package?
figure this out.
Yep. And also, we should point out that was not a postal carrier he handed it to. It was just a person delivering for Amazon. So he was even double confused, and he learned about postage stamps. And because of this show, he's way smarter than he was originally, which is not saying much.
So here we are.
Time for Johnny. Johnny doesn't know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes.
Everybody who gets on the air with us today will get VIP access. If you get yours right, excuse me. Only if you get yours right. So you get VIP access to come hang out with us today after the show at our first ever final Friday Fiesta. If you can't make it, though, we got tickets for you, 6-pack to the Off-Road Expo at the OC Fair and Event Center, October 4th and 5th. Johnny, are you feeling smarter than normal or standard?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
He's feeling good today.
We were talking a lot about where we're going after the show today, and we realized that Johnny does not know a lot about restaurants and how they work. A lot of positions in restaurants seemed foreign to him, so it's a themed edition of Johnny Doesn't Know, all about restaurants. So we start with Susie, and we'll make our way up and down these phones. Susie, good morning, and welcome to KROQ.
Good morning, Food Deb.
Will Johnny know what it means if a menu is described as prefix? What does it mean if a menu is described as prefix? Will Johnny know that, yes or no?
I'm going to say no because I don't even know that.
Okay, Johnny, you go to a restaurant and they give you a menu. They say this is prefix. What does that mean? She says you will not know.
I'm going to go with like prefix, like it's like freezer food. Like if your kid's ordering chicken tenders or something, they're like, oh, that's prefixed food. They could whip it up in the background.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Prefixed.
That's so interesting.
If you go to a restaurant and it's a prefix menu, it means the food came from a freezer?
Yeah, like if I go to Marie Callender's and I want a chicken pot pie, it's prefixed. Like they could just like stuff that in the microwave.
It's already been fixed.
Prefixed.
Fixed before you got there.
Right.
Prefixed.
They fixed it up.
Interesting answer. Susie said you would not know, and Susie is correct. You do not know. So good job, Susie. That is a correct answer. Prefix means it's a price fix. The price has been fixed ahead of time. It's a
price fixed menu.
Price fixed menu. It's going to cost you $28, but you get to pick one appetizer, one entree,
$28
and one dessert.
Well, it's
or
usually
something
more than that.
Like that. It's some scam they usually pull around Mother's Day and Valentine's Day.
At
and
fancy
stuff.
restaurants?
Yeah, a lot of places try it. Fancy restaurants, yes, but also on those big holidays, everyone tries to do some sort of prefix crap.
They're not doing that at the Wood Ranch I go to.
Well,
not at Wood Ranch.
Not at the Wood Ranch.
Probably not there. Hold on, Susie. You got yours right. Good job.
Wow.
Johnny, who is the person just below the chef? He is the second in command in the kitchen. Don't answer yet. Find out if Johnny knows.
That tequila's talking.
Heather, will Johnny know the answer to this question? Who is the second in command in the kitchen? The person that is second in command to the chef. Will Johnny know this?
No way.
Okay.
Okay, Johnny. Once again, who is the person just below the chef?
Like under the chef? Like who's lower than the chef?
Everyone. A
Like-
lot of people.
Are you looking for like a name? Like
They have a title.
Am I looking for a name? I'm looking for the person that is second in command in the kitchen.
like a Jose or a Javier or something like that?
Sure, I'd love a name.
You don't have to give you a specific name, but you're saying Jose is below the chef?
Alessio? Ruben?
Alessio.
You're just going to keep naming people that you're
Maria?
All right, Heather said he would not know, and clearly you don't have the name. It's a title. It's not a name. It's
I'm
a
giving
title.
you a name. You asked for a name.
A title, like the title. There's the chef, and then there's the blank, and this person is just beneath the chef.
Mr. Chef? Mrs. Chef?
You think it's like Pac-Man and
I
Miss
don't
Pac-Man?
know. What name?
She's getting 70 cents on the dollar.
Yeah.
We'll call her Mrs. Chef.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't know.
I don't know. I don't
There's
know.
a chef, and then there is a sous chef.
Little chef.
Kind of.
Mini chef.
Sous chef.
The vice chef.
I told you the name is sous chef.
Oh, sous chef?
Yes.
You think he's just making that up?
What's a soup chef?
No, not a soup.
Chef, you idiot.
Oh.
Heather, hold on. You got yours right. Nice job.
Wow, that was a tough one.
Can Johnny name 2 types of forks you would find in a restaurant?
Oh, wow.
Will Johnny be able to name
Interesting.
2 types of forks? Mark and Encino, that is your question. Will Johnny be able to name not 1, but 2 types of forks you would encounter in a restaurant? Yes or no?
I have faith in Johnny, so I'm going to say yes.
Wow.
He just said
That's
that the
beautiful.
person...
Johnny's my boy.
All right,
Yeah.
Johnny, he says you're his boy. Can you name 2 types of forks you would find in a restaurant?
There's like the inside fork, and then there's the outside fork.
Right.
Remember we went to Fuga de Chao, and we had that?
Fogo.
Fuga?
Yeah.
Fogo de Chao, whatever. We went there. They had the little fork, the big fork, inside fork, outside fork.
Right.
I just told you. Inside fork, outside
Cannot
fork.
accept those.
Little
as
fork, big fork.
Come on, Johnny.
Dinner fork,
Okay.
What
Dinner
do you
fork's
eat with
one
the
of
little
them?
fork?
and the little fork's for the salad fork. The mini fork. Salad fork. Salad fork. There's a salad fork for like the appetizers and crap, and then there's like the big one for like the big steaks and like the hearty meals.
So you're saying
she's shaking her head. Yeah, like that's the answer.
Salad fork.
Yeah, and dinner fork. There's a dinner fork,
and dinner fork,
and the appetizer salad fork. Yes,
man, you're just like you're there, but I'm just so confused.
He's
what
like,
else is there?
I'm gonna give you credit.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Serving fork. Sometimes you would see.
I thought you can't say that anymore. Serving fork.
Why can't you
Why
say
couldn't
serving
you say
fork?
serving fork?
Like the same way you can't say master bedroom anymore.
Whoa!
You know
what? Johnny makes a good point.
Like, is that a thing you can
Why
say
are
still?
we calling it that?
I'm using the serving fork. What kind of is that a problem? You woke asshole.
I'm with Johnny.
You're not with Johnny. Hold on one second, Mark. I don't even know what happened there. He said he's Johnny, but he would get it.
He got
he
it.
got it.
I think I got it.
he got
I
it.
feel like he somehow unraveled everything he did with that little statement at the end. You can't say serving fork now because of why? What a crazy
Serving.
I saw that on TikTok once, I think, recently.
All right, what does final question? This is all we have time for, and then we'll give away some tickets. Jessica in Corona. Let's say hi to Jessica. Hey, Jessica. Good morning. Welcome to Giant Doesn't Know.
Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for this.
You're very welcome. Will you? You think Johnny will know what a maitre d' does?
I'm sorry. What was it?
Will Johnny know what a maitre d' does? The job of a maitre d'.
I don't think he will know that. 'cause
Yeah, I don't think he will. Johnny, what does a maitre d' do?
I feel like you're messing with me right now because I only know mater as like a mater baiter, and my friends say that all the time, and it's like a sexual fleshlight toy. So I think you're trying to get me to say mater baiter instead of mater d, or whatever you're trying to say.
Well, I think also Klein's pronunciation of this word is atrocious.
Yeah, I think it's something else. Are you trying to say mater day or die?
Nope.
No.
Mater day, like alma mater.
Chef Boyardee.
Oh, Chef Boyardee. Is that what you're asking?
No.
Ravioli.
Maitre d'. What's wrong with how I'm saying?
Maitre d'.
Oh, whatever, Allie. I'm sure you took French.
what?
You
Well,
took
you're
a
like
French
a
class.
maitre d'.
Well,
I mean,
what-
you sound like you're from Alabama. Jesus. I was going to cancel that word.
Maitre d'. That's how you say it. Hey, hello, I'm your maitre d'. Nice to
Maitre d'.
meet you. Oh, whatever. Allie went to French class once.
That's all right.
Great.
Even
Give her-
all right.
Where are we at right now?
Parlez-vous, shut up. Okay?
Oh my god.
So, what's your guess?
What's my guess? What's the question? What
is it?
What does a maitre d' do?
Maitre d'.
What do they do?
It sounds like you're a female guest of honor. Like, hey, I'm going to dinner in France. Here's
This
my
is
lady.
my maitre d'.
This is my ladies and
So
gentlemen.
that's the date you would bring to the restaurant?
The lady date you would bring to the restaurant.
All right, she got hers right as well. Allie, would you like to describe what a maitre d' would
A
do?
maitre d' is sort of the person who manages the restaurant. They're the person who kind
No doubt clues, but first your news on KROQ. Here we go.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
We will start with this big scandal in the sports world. A couple of people are being arrested. More are on the way. One of them is Portland Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups. He has been arrested for running an illegal poker operation tied to the mafia. Also arrested was Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, I'm not sure how to say his last name. He's also being charged, and there are more people that have yet to be named. But basically, they were all in on a high-profile poker game. The poker games included basketball players to make it look all highfalutin and authentic, but then the games were rigged. They were able to successfully scam these rich people with profits totaling $7 million and counting. They also used advanced technology like rigged shuffling machines and even X-ray technology to read cards that were facing down on the table.
Oh, man, that's amazing.
They connected this operation to 13 mafia members from the Bonanno, Gambino, and Genovese family.
That's who my luggage was for.
And they said, oh, now we know why they were packing their bags.
That's why they needed the luggage.
Trying to get out of
I
here.
got to tell my guy.
I gotta think of
I got to
it.
tell Mr. Vegas.
Terry Rozier also this is where it gets even more interesting. He is accused of passing inside information to a network of sports bettors. In one example, he tipped off one of the bettors that he plans to leave one of his games early with an injury.
Oh, my God. This is unbelievable. This is going to be massive.
Placed a $200,000 bet that he would underperform in his statistics.
Yep.
And then Terry left 9 minutes into the game with an injury.
That is, I'm telling you right now, this
is going to be the best movie.
This is going to be the beginning of because as sports gambling has exploded and gotten a lot more mainstream, the amount of times, and I'm not even talking about shaving points and bricking free throws and all the obvious stuff.
Yeah.
Now you got players that are going, oh, my toe hurts, I'm leaving, faking an injury, they're out. I mean, this is just fascinating. What's going to happen.
It is fascinating. And you do think with basketball, it is the easiest to...
Any sport, really.
No, but basketball is the easiest because it's only like 5 guys, and you have, especially if you're a star player, you have so much leverage.
I totally agree. And
But
you
a
can
star
see,
player-
sometimes you can see during the game, you're like, why are they not trying? Like, they look like they have more, and they're just phoning it in and just, beep-a-doop, we lost, darn it. It's
That was my argument about the Lakers for a long time. Is I would go to the games. Like it felt like for the first 3 quarters, even 3.5 quarters, everyone was just at like a brisk jog.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden they started putting a little effort at the
It's
end
like
of the
they're just
fourth.
on a treadmill, just like boop,
I
and
don't-
then all of a sudden they turn on the Jets.
Yeah. I don't know, but this is when
I think it's harder to fake like a football game than it is to fake a basketball.
Well, it's harder to control it unless you're a kicker, in which case you go Shank City all day. You could do that easily. I mean, no
It's a
one's.
great new illegal gambling operation.
Oh, Shank City. I'm going to write that down.
You got to
Shank
tell your mob
City.
people about that.
Start that. You hear that, Gambinos? Shank City.
Gambino.
Coming to a town near you. Get ready.
This
is going to be. This is going to explode. The story. It's going to be so much bigger right now. Obviously, breaking this morning, but
This is just the information that's out now.
I know, and they're going to find a lot more because they just broke that. Remember that? It was only a few months ago. There was that illegal poker house, gambling house in Encino. They shut down. There were some NBA players
That was
tied to that as
yeah,
well.
mhm.
So this is.
But I
gonna
think
be,
when you get rich and you get high profile, they're like, hey, I'm going to pay you just to attend this poker game. You have to do nothing but show up.
Well, because
and you're like, okay.
because they tell the rich people, they're like, hey, you guys come in, buy-in's going to be $50,000 a
And this
person.
person's going to be there, this person's going to be there, and you're like, oh, cool.
And all these rich guys go, oh, these stupid athletes, I'll take their easy money.
Right.
Right. And then the whole thing's backed on them. And I've always thought about that with the automatic shufflers. I think about this in Vegas too. The auto shuffler moves that they do, the shuffle masters are called. I always thought, couldn't these things be? Couldn't they be rigged? Isn't there a possible way that the shuffle masters could be somehow rigged to make sure that face cards are in some position? And
Right.
the answer is absolutely. And these guys had it.
Our proof.
Figured it out. It's
that
crazy.
there's X-ray card readers? I didn't even know that existed. All right, there's a new movie coming out with Emma Stone, and in the movie, she shaves her head. It's called Begonia. Now, the movie is about to come out. It's not out yet, but there's some virality to the premiere because people are shaving their heads for a chance to see it ahead of its premiere.
Chrome
this is
that
just
dome, baby.
one person who has chromed that dome just to see a movie 2 weeks early.
Well, I was already thinking of shaving my head, and then I thought,
You can hear them shaving somebody else's head in the background, by the way.
but I always hate this. This is like the Jake the Nerd thing. He's like, I'll shave my head if I lose. We're like, but you don't care because you've already shaved your head, Jake. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but the another example, it was a girl that had long blonde hair, and she was like, you could tell she was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well,
This
wait till
guy,
you
it
do
seemed
it.
like he was planning it already, but
people would think I was losing my mind. So I held off, and then I saw like a post about this, and I was like, that's a perfect excuse because I want to see Begonia anyway, and I get to see it, 2 weeks early or whatever it is, and then I get a free haircut and a free movie.
See, now I'm potentially on board. Free haircut, free movie.
El Cheapo.
I love
Can't
that.
say no to that.
That's great stuff right there. But I would imagine that 99% of the people in that theater are men. I don't think there are a lot of women out there that have long hair that would shave their head just to get a free movie.
So you're saying women don't have the balls to do it? You got to prove us wrong.
No.
Yeah, stand up for women's equality.
Come on, Allie.
Not what I'm saying
Free
at all.
haircut, Allie.
No.
Maybe they'll shave your bush for 1 week early. You can
I'll
watch
do
the
that.
movie. All right,
I'll
great.
put the weed whacker out.
Give me $100, I'll do it.
Okay. Here's the next thing being proteinified. It's wine. And it's not that these labels are coming out with protein wine necessarily. This is more of an at-home recipe where people are dropping ice cream, a scoop of ice cream, into a glass of red wine, and then you've got dessert and 8 grams of protein. And once it melts, it's like this little wine slushy that people are really in on. And people were kind of trying out the recipe, but now everyone is talking because it's gone viral and a lot of people doing this. There are a lot of health benefits as well. So you're getting, a little sugar kick with the wine and the ice cream, but you're also getting a decent amount of protein and having that as like a little
Get your protein from ice cream and wine.
digestif at the end of the night.
I would love to convince someone that, don't worry, I'm just going to have a healthy snack now as I scoop this ice cream into my glass of
And
wine.
this is the cookie dough kind. It's
Yeah.
just floating.
Good luck
turns of
with your
cookie dough.
good luck with your workouts there, Mr. Jim Rat. I've got my
I'm
plan
being healthy.
right here. Well, that sounds like something.
It's protein.
If you'd like to see this band right here in Vegas at the Sphere, you're going to want to hear what we have to tell you next on KROQ.
Take this pink ribbon off my eye.
Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your KROQ and welcome to your Prequen. We are Klein Alley Show on a Thursday morning. Lots to get into this hour. We start, though, with a clue so that you can go to Vegas and see No Doubt, the band you just heard. A lot of people on the phones now probably assuming that was the song that they were listening for. Let's go ahead and say hi to one of these confused callers. Hello, confused caller. What's your name?
Melissa.
And why are you calling?
I want No Doubt tickets.
I bet you do. And that was a No Doubt song, but that was not the song.
I know.
Which means you are only half listening today, but that's okay. The song you're listening for is Spiderwebs. And you will hear that song on KROQ today sometime after 4 p.m., sometime between 4 and 5 p.m. with the great Kevin Ryder. Be ready to hear that song, call, and claim your trip to Vegas that will include airfare, hotel, and the access to the shows at the Sphere with No Doubt.
You called. You just called at the wrong time. But you are listening.
Yeah,
so...
you did okay. You called the right place after the right band, but it was the wrong song at the wrong time.
Imagine the people who are just calling the wrong everything. Wrong song, wrong station.
Man.
They don't know what's going on.
This guy's like, I'm just here selling solar. Get off my goddamn phone. We got lots to get into this hour, including some nominees for a Lifetime Achievement Award. I think we're doing a Halloween themed because it is the season. So every once in a while you find something or you need something, and we believe it's more than just a random item. It is something that deserves the ultimate honor that anything or person can receive, the Lifetime Achievement Award. We'll get to that this hour and get you some bragging rights for your generation with Generation Wars. We did learn earlier today that an entire generation theme park is opening in Vegas, celebrating the decades of the 50s through the 90s.
And whatever decade you grew up in is the decade you can pick.
So you could have a full-on throwback 90s experience where you go to a Benetton and then you go eat lunch at a soup plantation or whatever.
Give you a Tamagotchi when you get there.
It's a whole operation, and it's going to be opening. So whenever you tell people about, it's always funny when you see people dress up in Halloween costumes now. There's a lot of people that are doing 90s, and we're like, my culture is not your costume. But many people are using that as the inspo for their Halloween 2025.
Dude, I saw a girl yesterday who was in full-on low-rise baggy jeans and like a long belly button piercing, like long jewelry, like dangling, like 90s style.
She had that whale tail thong coming out? Because that's the complete.
That
you need
I
that.
did not notice, but she had a tube crop top. I was like, wow, this is nuts. This girl's like 18.
So anyway,
and this is what people wore in the 90s.
If you would like to win bragging rights for you and your generation, that'll be coming up this hour on KROQ. live in different parts of Southern California. We assume you do as well, and that is why it is important that at least once a week we go around and find out what's happening in your neighborhood and ours. It's time for us to officially go and meet the neighbors.
Meet the neighbors. That's what you gotta do. Say hello, shake a hand, share a smile, and make a friend. Meet the neighbors. Their dog just crapped in your yard.
Allie's real-life neighbor there, our good friend Ray Heppenstall. What a beautiful song. We'll start with Jake's neighborhood. He lives in a shack or a shed in Burbank.
A shack. I'm above a shed.
He's above a shed, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah, Pantyhose Greg lives in a shed.
Jake lives in a shack, slightly above a shed, slightly below a hut. But, Jake, what is happening in your neighborhood?
Oh, this guy is pissed. Joelle says, so, is Gelson's a straight-up dog kennel now? You can just also buy food at? I just left, and there were 7 dogs in there. As I was leaving, an 8th was on its way inside.
They counted. That's so funny.
And there's a bazillion comments that are, pro and anti-dog.
Yeah, that is a tough conversation to have. I remember I was in a Macy's and a dog took a giant crap on the floor, and I was like, are we...
Well, listen, you need to know. You know when you have a dog.
No, you don't.
You do.
People don't know. They all
spoken
think
like
they're...
a true cat personality.
No.
You trust me. I know.
You have a dog that's perfectly fine to go places. A lot of people think they also have that type of dog, and they don't.
But
and their dog takes a crap in the middle of a Macy's.
Omar's not taking his dog into a Gelson's. That's for goddamn sure.
No, but I did take it into a Lowe's, and it went number 1 all over the place.
Did it really?
Oh, yeah. Got freaked out by some dude walking on the other side of the aisle.
What a dumbass.
Omar hates this dog so much.
It's
and
true.
it just constantly embarrasses him, and he takes it out. And let me guess, the thing probably unloaded in the parking lot when it should have. You're like, all right, we're safe to go inside the Lowe's.
Absolutely,
Then
yeah.
it
My
smells
kids
some
did it.
lumber
Yeah,
and
for
a giant stream. It's unbelievable.
I've seen people with shopping carts, and then they have a little bed for their dog in that front part where the kid goes.
Yeah.
And the dog is just there
Chilling.
grocery shopping, chilling with
But
him.
I understand why not dog people absolutely hate it. And this person is now
because
convinced.
you think if your dog's not whatever that thing is, hypoallergenic, it's shedding all over the food.
That's funny. I'm reading I just found Jake's comment on my thread as well.
Really?
From Joel, and it says there are 183 comments about this. 183. 67 people liked it, which means they are on board with the keep your dogs at home.
Yeah, but then I think a lot of those people are dog defenders. Well, my dog's great.
Right. All right. Moving on, Allie. What's happening in your neighborhood?
There is someone that I think I might get involved with. There's a man named Randall who is looking for weekday beginner pickleball players in the neighborhood to play with. But I am going to bring a different person to you. This is from a guy named Ralph in Oak Park. And he has words for whomever stole our 2 trash cans in the middle of the night. Thanks to our neighbors, we have your car's license number and we will be reporting you. Hope it was worth it.
We'll do nothing. I mean, that's the funniest thing, because a lot of people like to play the I got the license plate. They're not. No one's running that for some stolen trash cans.
Yeah, and the person who stole your trash can is not on this app going, oh no, Ralph's got my number. You know what I mean?
Who steals trash cans? I don't get it.
I think dumb teenagers.
No,
right?
I think sometimes
Who else is stealing trash cans?
Trash cans are great. You can fill them with ice.
Trash cans are great.
You can turn them into giant coolers on wheels. There's a lot of things you can do with other people's trash cans.
Really?
Or your trash cans.
So you think people are using it just to be useful at home, or?
Back in high school, my friends and I would drive by in a car, lean out the window, grab the trash can by the handle, and drive down the street as fast and as loud as we could while, pulling the trash can, and then we let go of it and let it hit somebody's car or, wall or something.
Well, you're a terrible person.
So it was great. Fun high school times.
It was great.
I'm going to report Johnny now.
Well,
You got your
congratulations.
license plate, buddy.
Ralph's got your license plate number. The laughing is over.
Is that really what it says? The laughing is over?
Yeah.
Chris from North Glendale.
All right, Mr. Vegas.
Wanted to say hello, everyone. I like the people that address the next door or the neighborhood app as hello, community.
Mm-hmm.
First time on here. I'm looking for a good men's barber in Burbank. Any recommendations from experience? And the first comment is a guy that says, I'm bald, stop rubbing it in.
Yeah.
Followed by someone that said, getting advice on a barber is terrible because it may look good on you but won't look good on someone else.
Right.
And someone else just said, wear a hat. That's been working for me. So no one wants to give this man advice except for Marcia, who said, There's a man in San Fernando who gives great
San Fernando?
who gives great haircuts, but sadly, I believe he's passed away. So, like, once again, this is one of those non-helpful comments that neighbors love to do.
I know. Why do you have to comment on everything? You don't have to comment at all. None of those comments were necessary.
And I think that Jake should add to this thread because, as we just saw yesterday, Jake the nerd, who gives himself a haircut, gave himself another haircut, and we saw the picture of Allie. In fact, if we could get up on the Instagram, Johnny, a side-by-side of the haircut Allie gave herself in the worst picture that was ever taken, next to the haircut that Jake just gave himself. In case you're wondering
Both great pictures of lesbians.
In case you're wondering about how glamorous radio is as a career, we have multiple pictures of people that have given themselves haircuts here.
And Jake is very proud of his haircutting skills.
Jake,
I think you could use it on other people.
You think you did a good job?
Yeah.
You did just clippers, or there were some scissors involved too?
No, mainly just clippers.
Allie, when you cut your own hair, what did you use?
Kitchen scissors.
And no mirror, obviously.
No, I did use a mirror.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I did. It was just that I was starting off. You can't see the back of your head. That's the problem, Klein.
949.
Doing things backwards in a mirror is hard.
949 is confirming that I just, as I'm listening to you guys have this conversation, watched a homeless man pushing a trash can on the street. So it's like if you can't steal a shopping cart, you can go ahead.
That's not a trash can. That's his home.
You could. Is that above or below your shack, Jake?
That's way below.
Okay. Take a quick break. When we get back.
I wouldn't say way below.
Yeah,
Slightly below.
I would argue they are almost interchangeable.
Especially if it's a blue, clean one.
Oh, yeah. Recycling.
What am I, the grouch?
That's great. Photoshop that up on our Instagram, too. We'll be right back when we return. It's Generation Wars time, so if you would like to get some bragging rights for your generation, if you consider yourself a Gen Xer, a Gen Z, maybe you're Alpha, you're a Boomer, whatever it is, Millennials, we'd love to hear from you. Chance to get bragging rights for your generation, win a prize on KROQ, and we'll do it next.
But KROQ was always that station that made people that didn't fit in.
All week on KROQ, win a trip to see No Doubt at Sphere Las Vegas.
There's a reason why it's called World Famous, guys.
The song of the day for your chance to win round trip airfare, a 2-night hotel stay, and a pair of tickets to the show, courtesy of Live Nation.
Hello, how crazy is that?
Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ is our home. KROQ.
We are bad omens. This is the death of peace of mind.
I've been waiting, girl, you know I've been anticipating for the day you'd come my way. Now you're here and I got to say, you're my adrenaline, you're my fire. Girl, you make me wanna reach up higher. No star is too far. Spread your wings as we reach up for the sky. Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love.
I see the lightning, feel the thunder. Girl, it's time for us to go down under. I got you, and you got me. Let's get together and make some memories.
Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love. I got a shoulder you can lean on. When times get bad, don't be sad. Right here by your side. Yeah, yeah.
When you get it, got to hold
Let's get together and make some memories. Give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love. Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love.
Let's be honest, you probably fit into one generation. Maybe you feel that you were born in the wrong generation. Oh, it would have been so sweet had it been a Gen X, or maybe perhaps that was the generation for you because they got all the money.
Maybe you weren't cool in your current generation, but would have been in a different one.
That's how people always, Allie always used to say when she was all fat, pale, and pasty, man, I miss my window. Could have been great in the 1800s.
Yes, and all of the outfits, too. They would have served my body figure and my complexion.
Yeah.
People were putting lead paint on their faces.
Allie still tells people she's we always say she claims she's like a Whole Foods 2 but a Walmart 10 or whatever. She claims that she's a 1884 10.
I am.
She had been born in 1884. She would be considered a 10.
And I think being doughy was like the hottest thing ever back then.
Doughy was the equivalent of being toned and tight.
Yeah.
Oh, man, is she doughy enough for me? I want to meet her. That's what they used to say.
200 years ago. Why wasn't I born 200 years ago?
So what is your generation? How do you identify? When were you born? And do you have what it takes to compete in this generation war?
Hey, where's the beat? Are we busting or what? You kids and your TikToks. Gen Z is lazy.
Let's go ahead and say hi to our representatives from all of the different generations that perhaps are listening to KROQ right now. Representing the generation known as Gen X, we say hello to Jennifer, born in 1972, and she claims that the most Gen X thing about her is that then and now she still loves hairspray. Is that true, Jennifer?
Yes.
Hairspray or mousse, I believe, as it was also called.
Aquanet? Both. Aquanet for sure.
Aquanet. You still use it now? You use it for the fumes or for the holding power?
Both.
Both. Okay. That is
flamethrower?
Representing.
Yeah, that is a good
kill a
flamethrower.
cockroach with that. All right, hold on 1 second. That's Jennifer representing Gen X. She'll be battling. We move on to our millennial representative now. Born in the year 1990. This is Michael. Michael, what is the most millennial thing about you?
I don't really know. I don't know what millennial qualities are. I guess.
that is so millennial. That is so millennial right
I don't
there.
know.
Well, whoever screened him said that he is a doctor. He's a spine surgeon, which I don't think that's a millennial thing about you, but very impressive. Is that true? Is that really your job?
Yeah, that's true.
Wow. Spinal surgeon.
You're smart.
So you mess up one little thing, that person's like, you're like, they're not walking again, huh?
I mean, maybe.
You ever had an
Hopefully
oopsie
not.
moment like that?
Nothing that bad.
Mm-hmm. Scoliosis real or made up by the medical community?
Obviously made up.
Okay, that's what I thought. We move on now to our representative of Gen Z, born in the year 1997. Miranda, just barely squeezing into the Gen Z. She wears pants that are so baggy right now, she gets lost inside of them. That is her most Gen Z thing. Hello, Miranda. Welcome to KROQ.
Sweet dibs. How's it going?
Sweet dibs. All right. This is going to be our battle. Oh, you want to put a boomer in the mix for fun?
Of course.
Born in the year 1954. No, wait a minute. That's not true. 1962. And she loves giving old sayings. This is Linda representing the boomers.
Linda. Hey, Linda.
What is one of the old sayings you like to use a lot?
Boomer, yeah.
That's a funny one.
All right. I like that. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Minions.
On the phone once again, we've got Michael the Millennial, we've got Jennifer Gen X, Linda Baby Boomer, and Miranda from Gen Z. If you know the answer to the question, you must yell out your generation. Wait for Allie to call on you, and when she does, give us the answer. We will keep track, and at the end, there will be one person that will have bragging rights for their generation. You're more than welcome to listen along and root for your generation. Here we go. It's time now for Generation Wars.
Gotta answer quickly.
What sitcom featured characters named Sam Malone and Diane Chambers?
Boomer.
Okay, Boomer. Linda, go ahead.
Cheers.
That is correct.
Aww.
Boomer on the board. Here we go. What snack was rolled up and fruit flavored?
Malone.
Yeah,
What is it?
Wait, hold on.
What
What
is
just
that?
happened?
What
The
is
guy
that?
just crumbled. I mean, it was millennial, but he yelled out Malone.
You said Malone?
For some reason. That's a spine surgeon right there.
Okay.
All right, yes. Go ahead, millennial.
Fruit roll up or fruit by the foot.
That is correct, and I will accept either. Well done.
It's like a weird Tourette's moment.
That was crazy.
Malone! Okay.
What fitness star encouraged sweating to the oldies?
Ooh.
Boomer.
Gen X.
Gen X.
Go ahead.
Richard Simmons.
That is correct. We've got a three-way tie going right now.
Yep.
Moving on. Next question. What online service mailed DVDs before streaming took off?
Millennial, go ahead.
Gen X.
Netflix.
That is correct. Millennial has taken the lead now. Moving on. What K-pop group has the, quote, army fan base?
Gen Z.
Go ahead, Gen Z.
BTS.
That is correct.
Nice.
Who created the term hot girl summer?
Millennial?
Go ahead with confidence.
Is it Charlie XCX?
No.
That's Brat.
Anyone want to steal this one? All right. I'm surprised the Boomer didn't say Al Gore. The correct answer is Megan Thee Stallion. No one gets the point. We move on.
It's such a...
What show introduced the world to Baby Yoda?
Millennial.
Go ahead, Millennial.
Oh my God! It's the Mandalorian.
That is correct.
You don't have a good job to buckle under pressure.
Oh man, where should I not get my spine off? You can never walk again. Why? Because the guy yelled Malone and buckled under the pressure. That's okay.
But you got that right.
Allie, what's the score right now in
So,
Generation Wars?
Michael, the spine surgeon and Millennial, is in the lead with 3 points. The rest have 1.
All right, we move on now. What handheld Nintendo device became global with Tetris?
Millennial.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Millennial.
Game Boy.
That is correct.
Man, I loved Game Boy.
We move on to your next question. And Millennial is starting to run away with this one, which has been happening recently. What 90s gadget allowed you to record TV shows?
Millennial.
Boomer.
Okay, Millennial.
TiVo.
I heard Boomer first.
I heard Millennial first barely, but TiVo is the answer.
Wow.
And we move on to your next question.
Michael's got 5 points now.
Next question. What was the name of the neighbor that you could never see in Home Improvement?
Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
Wilson.
That is correct. Boomer, well done. Moving on. We only have a few questions left. There is a chance for a comeback, though, so here we go.
I love a Michael versus Linda battle at the end of this.
It's just going to end with them yelling at each other. What series featured 11?
Z.
Millennial.
Z. Go Gen Z.
Stranger Things.
That is correct. We move on to your next question. Allie, what's the score update?
So Boomer's got 2. Gen Z's got 2. Gen X has 1. Millennial has 4 points. Or no, I'm sorry, 5 points. Big lead.
Big lead.
But beatable.
What dance craze began with Soulja Boy?
Z.
Yes, Z.
Is it Superboy?
No.
Millennial?
Okay.
Millennial?
It's either the Superman or Crankin' That Soldier Boy.
Crank That is the answer I was looking for. So he
Cranking
gets
that Soldier Boy.
the way you said.
I'm shouting at you. I gotta get you.
4 questions left in this Generation Wars. What 2000s game let players simulate actual life?
Millennial.
Go ahead.
Sims.
Sims is correct.
Man.
Moving on.
Soldier boy up in there.
It's Soldier Boy, and I gotta be you.
Took me a second.
Was that the the arbiter of audio right there? Was that a Jake
right.
drop? Damn, that's good. Who was known as the Material Girl?
Z. Gen X. Boomer.
Gen Z, go ahead.
Madonna.
Was shocked Gen Z pulled that one. Did
Yeah,
not
I
think
know.
she would. Incredible.
Thought Boomer was gonna.
Finish this phrase. Who you going to call?
Z. Boomer.
Oh God, I heard Millennial.
Millennial snuck in quick there. Go ahead, Millennial.
Ghostbusters.
That is correct. Allie, 2 questions left. What is the score? Does it even matter?
I mean, Millennial Michael has 7 points.
Wow, this is
So,
crazy.
yeah.
the problem. It's my old Android.
Oh, is that the
you
boomer?
play the blame game,
Yeah,
Linda.
blaming her phone.
You're
So-
unbelievable.
so
You're gonna
boomer.
complain about it on Facebook.
Classic Boomer.
Classic boomer right there. Which 80s sitcom featured aliens on a planet called Melmac?
Boomer.
Go ahead, Boomer.
3D?
No, no.
Third Rock from the Sun?
No, Gen X, go ahead.
Third Rock from the Sun?
No.
Millennial.
Yes, Millennial.
Was it Alf?
It was Alf.
Oh, get out.
It doesn't matter, and the last question is irrelevant, but I'll give it to you anyway. Which channel was known for airing Hannah Montana?
Z.
Millennial.
Go ahead, Gen Z.
Disney Channel.
All right, that is correct. Allie, at the end of all of this, it doesn't really matter because we can say goodbye to the Boomer, we can say bye to the Gen Xer, and we can say bye to the Gen Zer because
Great game, though, guys.
the winner of this Generation Wars, tickets to this comedy festival and bragging rights for his entire generation, born in the year 1990, is Michael, the spine surgeon, the millennial. Congratulations, Michael. You've done it. Didn't have a lot of confidence out of the gate for you. I thought you were.
That's right.
Michael, congratulations. And hold on one second. Thank you for. I think we're on a bit of a streak now with these millennials. So next week, another opportunity. I know a lot of people always text us and say, "This is BS, man. I would have gotten this. I knew these." Next week, you'll have a chance to participate, get some bragging rights, win a prize. Generation Wars, right here, Klein Alley Show on KROQ. Good morning.
up? This is Jacob and Eric, and we play in Sublime, and we want to let you guys know that we lost our virginity at the Klein Alley Show. Okay.
Klein Alley Show back in a second with your ADD News. Then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin as we have more and more to give you. Remember, you are listening for No Doubt. It'll be happening later this afternoon, 4 o'clock. It's called Spiderwebs. And when you hear that, be sure to call. Get yourself that trip to Vegas to go see them in the Sphere. And more with us, Klein Alley Show, after this.
106.7 KROQ. KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Just looking at
Oh, good, a cartoon. I hope you're high.
Kevin Klein Live.
Kevin Klein Live, hello.
I was trying to find out if today is the day for the $105.
You want the $105 cash?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
All right, what's your favorite morning show?
105.
105 what?
Where they have the jazz and the soft music and the mellow music. And
Yeah, you're listening to 105 Jams.
Yes.
You called 105 Jams, the station that's giving you $105 to make you hollers.
I got the $105.
This your boy, DJ Sam the Jam. All jams, no marmalades. You got the $105.
Yes.
Give it up. What station giving you jams and cash?
Hot 105.
105 what?
Jam.
Jams 105. And lucky you, it's Double Trouble Thursday. We're going to double your $105.
Wow.
We're going to double that to $210.
Okay. I'll take the double.
Oh, you know what? We're going to triple it. What do you think of that? $315.
Wow, I like that even better.
What station is tripling your jams and your cash?
Hot 105 Jam.
Hot 105 Jams. Uh-oh, you gone and activated the Cash Quadrupler. It's Quadruple Cash Thursday. $420.
Yes.
Whoops. This is embarrassing, and Sam the Jam never makes a mistake. It is not Quadruple Cash Day.
Okay.
In fact, I should also point out I don't believe it's a triple day either.
It's all right.
Nor is it a double day or even a regular $105 day. In fact, this isn't even Hot 105. It's Live 105, and we don't have any money for you, and more embarrassingly, we don't even have any jams.
Okay.
So what's your favorite radio station?
What do you think of Klein wearing some super tight pants right here in the 90-degree weather?
Oh, they kind of resemble football pants, so.
God damn, dude. Oh.
Get Tom Brady over here.
Whoa, watch out! Save your life.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Jake, what do you think about the competition today?
I think I'm okay.
Think you're okay?
I think I'm doing all right. I was gonna talk more, but then Johnny lit us up on a QB.
That's good.
Jake hurt himself.
Oh.
Jake pulled a hammy.
That was an L kick. I could have done that. See, it's tough. It's tough.
So we did the challenges. I need to hit the weight room, the throwing room, the kicking room.
Apparently, I have a sweating problem. You are soaked. You've been here for 11 minutes. It's hot in SoFi, man. It's really not. It's really not. It's very hot on the field. That's why you got to grab a blue Gatorade from the locker room.
I should have stretched my hands. I'm in a lot of pain.
Klein Alley Show. It is Thursday morning. We'll get into your ADD news in a moment. But first, a message. A big fan of Allie to put you in the right mood for the news.
Yeah, hi, Steve Divitt, podcast listener. I'm a day behind. Just wanted to let you know I heard Allie say F Juneteenth, and I also find that funny. That's all. Keep it up, guys.
This guy loves offensive Allie. He's a big fan of yours. He's a big fan.
What
of
did I
yours.
say?
F Juneteenth when you said that.
Oh, got it. I'm glad I got you saying it.
Oh, damn it. I don't feel that way.
What was that?
That was
what
me.
did I say?
Me quoting Allie.
It wasn't recording for some reason.
Oh,
God, come on.
Nice.
Oh, so
I don't
weird.
feel that way in my
This
heart.
is ridiculous.
But Allie said it loud and clear. And this guy heard
What'd she
it.
say?
You also said it.
Not saying what Allie said, but she said it.
I don't have the clip if you guys are waiting for it.
No, I'm not waiting for it.
Okay.
But this guy thought it was great. Let's get into your news right now. Then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
F Juneteenth. There she is.
Found it.
Okay, stop with it, because out of context, this sounds hugely problematic and it doesn't reflect my beliefs. All right, if you've done online dating at any level, you've probably run into a situation where the person that you met isn't the person you thought they were. And in some cases, the person you meet looks nothing like their profile picture and you feel catfished, bamboozled, and still horny.
Has it ever happened where someone has gone to meet someone and they were a better? It always seems to go the other way. They were uglier, shorter, fatter. Has it ever been where someone saw someone and then they go, I'm going to give this mediocre uggo a shot, and then they show up and the person is like stunning? Does that ever happen?
I'm not saying that's me, but...
It's not you. I'll say it's not you.
Okay,
You
hold
don't
on.
have to say it.
I think that I look better in person than I do in photos. I think when I was online dating and I was putting up pictures of myself, I'm not really a photogenic person.
No.
So when you meet me, you're like, oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Not stunning, gorgeous, oh my God, I can't believe what a glow up. But it is better in 3D than it is in 2D.
Some people, quite the opposite. They are great at taking pictures.
Oh my God. And then they're like models. A lot of models are weird looking when you see them in
Weird
person.
looking.
But then when you take a photo of them, they look amazing.
And
Anyway.
a few people have really figured out how to capture their exact right angle, the exact right thing, and they can do that perfect, and they can look great in every picture. You put them in a group of friends, and they're the best looking one, but
Yeah.
the reality is they're not.
No. All right, so now Tinder and Bumble are trying to fix the catfishing nature of online dating, and Tinder in particular is starting a new verification feature where you take a video selfie of yourself that you upload to the platform, and then they would confirm that you look like the pictures that you're putting up. So you have these pictures that you've chosen to put up on your dating profile. They need some kind of a video verification to show you're real.
It's going to stop AI from faking this.
Exactly. I'm sure people can
What
use
are they
AI
doing?
to work around this in no time. But if you upload the video and they feel it matches who you say you are, you get a little photo verification badge next to your profile so that people are like, wow, okay, I can kind of trust what this person looks
It'll
like.
take people, especially catfishers, exactly 4 seconds to figure out how to work their way around
Well,
this.
you can also still lie through your... I mean, you can lie about
course.
your height. You can lie about your job. There's plenty of other things that you can lie about. And you can also take a video that's just your face if everything's, that you're trying to hide is below the neck.
Apparently, our boss has been accused of lying about his height on his driver's license recently.
No, really? Are we going to talk about his Halloween costume?
Is it chocolate face?
No. Our direct boss here.
Oh, okay.
I heard his wife was giving him a hard time about what he said was his height on the driver's
Really?
license. Yeah. So
Well, you can relate.
We may have to lock him down and try to get a measurement on that. I tower over that guy. I tower over him.
I tower.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, shorty. All right, we have many cockroaches in this town. We have many cockroaches in this building. And we've chosen to live among them here because they're unkillable for the most part. But if you have a good system for killing cockroaches, let us know what that is, because this method that a woman used, I think, worked for her a few times, but then it really blew up in her face, literally.
A woman in South Korea may be arrested after starting a massive fire while trying to kill a cockroach with an improvised flamethrower, according to local media. And
The lengths that women go through to kill bugs.
My wife's done this exact same thing.
I
She saw
mean,
a
to
spider.
do a makeshift flamethrower.
Yeah, she saw a spider in our closet, and she ruined, I want to say, a couple $1,000s worth of things just trying to kill that spider by spraying bleach and stuff in there. I mean, she ruined clothes, shoes, walls.
This woman not only ruined her place, but she killed a woman.
What?
This killed somebody.
And BBC News, the woman, who's in her 20s, told police she used a lighter and a flammable spray to try and kill the roach. She ultimately set items in her home on fire, and tragically, a neighbor in her apartment building who was trying to escape through a window fell to the ground and died.
Oh, my
So there you go. You try to kill a cockroach, you kill your neighbor instead.
Look, she's
I mean,
not wrong.
the method works, clearly, right?
She actually said in her defense, I've used this method many times and it works.
Wow.
What an intense method for a cockroach. There's so many ways. And cockroaches are absolutely
I don't think that this would kill a cockroach.
very few things do.
Like, I think even if they were on fire, they would still be alive.
I have smashed a cockroach with a shoe. I've heard it crunch, and then I pick the shoe up, and the thing still scurries off. And I
Yeah.
go, what the hell just happened
They
there?
have like a protective shield. I don't know what
It's
it
called
is.
an ectoskeleton.
Whatever, you nerd. Those things are hard to
Step
kill,
on
man.
you.
Protective shield.
All right. Step on Jake,
Protective
someone.
shield.
Someone go blowtorch Jake. quickly.
All right, here's a sign of the times. And in America, where everything is more expensive, cheap meals are becoming the new clutch move for people. And it kind of used to be fast food, but that was our way of filling ourselves up for cheap. And now that's unaffordable. So people are now reaching for the OG hamburger helper. That little cartoon hand holding a spoon with a smile on his face. It's in everyone's pantry again.
Who's reaching for hamburger helper?
Sales of Hamburger Helper have surged nearly 15%, and a lot of grocery stores still get that 2 for $4 deal.
Wait, Klein, you're acting like you're above Hamburger Helper.
No, dude, I'm not.
What kind of bougie bitch
Are you
are you?
above chili macaroni or
first of all-
cheesy Italian
Yeah,
shells or
that
4
sounds
cheese
good, man.
lasagna?
I love.
You're not acting like
hamburger helper, and I love the little talking glove. Hey, I'm gonna make you help.
He's so happy.
He's like the Clippy of food. I love that guy.
He is the Clippy of food.
But the way that Allie's reporting on this is like all of a sudden it's surging out of nothing. Like where was Hamburger Helper 6 months ago? They've been around. It's been around on the shelves forever. In fact, their product line keeps growing.
I know.
don't know. Is the hamburger? I mean, I kind of stopped buying ground beef because it was so expensive.
Yeah, that's
is it
the
going down
problem
in
is that
price?
beef
No.
is getting more expensive.
You just eat the helper, Omar.
Just the helper.
Yeah,
This is up 15% just in the month of August.
He goes for a helper.
It helps you save money on that ground beef. You just eat spoonfuls of helper.
Yeah, and you can just beef up your stroganoff. That's another flavor you have here. Or cheeseburger macaroni.
I mean, to me, it just feels like you're copping out because you could season a hamburger yourself pretty easily with some salt, some pepper, a little garlic powder. That's it. You don't need the whole hamburger helper to
Sounds
step
boring,
in.
dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, well, I'll make you a burger tomorrow, and it won't be
I'm
boring.
looking at this glove and I'm having fun.
I bet you.
I don't know about you.
Allie sees the fingers on that glove and she gets all worked up.
Yum, yum.
All right, we get into a brand new hour of the show next. Will it be stupider than this? Probably.
This is the world famous KROQ.
After 10 o'clock, still on the air here at KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. If you need us, phones 800-520-1067. Lots to get into this hour, a brand new hour. Jake's journal. Jake's been journaling away. He's going to open up that journal and share his deepest and darkest desires and fears and everything else he writes about in his journal. Usually it's just working on some comedy bits that will never actually see the general public, but I'm sure the crickets are standing by waiting. We'll get to that this hour. And Lifetime Achievement Awards. We'll talk about it all show. We're finally going to get to the nominees for the Halloween-themed Lifetime Achievement Awards, things that are in our lives that we believe are worthy of the ultimate honor, and that honor is being dubbed a Lifetime Achievement Award winner.
Yeah, and Vanessa's excited about her nomination, so
She wants to
I'm
go
excited
first
too.
because she doesn't want anyone to steal her. She's always very concerned that we're going to steal hers, but she's got something that she is so confident.
She stole mine that one time. The best burrito wrapper.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
so pissed off.
I remember
man.
that. Well, listen, she brought us the Tiny Towel, and now Tiny Towels are all over Southern California, and got to see quite a few of them last night at the 21 Pilots show. And for everyone that was out there, thank you for spending some time with us. Hopefully it was well worth the wait, well worth all of the hours you had to listen.
All the scratches on the cars.
All of Allie got
Scratches and dents.
thousands of dollars worth of damage to her car just to show up at that show last night.
Great.
Just show up at it.
We'll be
Free
post-
parking, though.
Free parking. Never
Free
forget.
$15 parking.
That's right.
That I could have had reimbursed.
Saved $15, but she caused thousands of dollars of damage on her own car.
Could have gone to the lot down the street that was $25, gotten it reimbursed, no money spent.
We'll talk to El Cheapo this hour for all of the many times you tried to save a buck or two and it backfired in your face. We'll get to that as well. All right, so lots to get to. When we come back after this, though, Lifetime Achievement Award nominees. You will vote. You will determine what is worthy of making it into the Lifetime Achievement Award Museum here at KROQ. That includes the IKEA bag, the Tiny Towel, and many other things. That'll be coming up next after Lincoln Park on your KROQ. Good morning.
have not heard your Halloween song all season. It's time to play it.
Hey, I'm on Spookation, gonna book a trip to a haunted destination. Let's all say we're on Spookation, spooky and vacay. It's the perfect combination. A 3-day spooky spookation, maybe to the house from Paranormal Investigation. Ooh, spook. Is this the one you were thinking of?
That is the one.
Yeah, do you feel different now that you just heard it again? You seem less excited after hearing it.
No, but I want to hear the whole thing. Can
That's
you do
it.
again?
That's all there is to
28
it.
seconds.
I know it feels longer. I know. We're all thinking the same thing. We are Klein Alley's show. If you would like to join us for this, we need your opinion because we all think we have something that is worthy of joining us in our collection of things that we have honored Lifetime Achievement Awards to. And usually it's some old actress. Congratulations. You put in quite a career, Meryl Streep. Here's a Lifetime Achievement Award. And that's why people do it. They don't do it for the love of the acting. They do it for the awards. And when we look at this list we've put together, it all started with that IKEA bag. I don't know what it is about that specific bag, but man, it is indestructible. It has helped you move. It has helped you get out of a apartment quickly. You've used it to carry stuff out of your car.
It can carry the most groceries.
It can carry the most. You can show up and do a full shop with that one bag,
Yeah.
and somehow
it's
we'll find it all.
waterproof too. I think I've seen people use it as an umbrella.
See,
That's crazy.
I've seen
crazy.
people have filled it with sand, used it to keep flooding from going to their place. It's
crazy.
just unbelievable. So that was the first thing that made it in. Then we have that random frozen meal that you found in your freezer. Water bottoms is in our Lifetime
The
achievement.
bottom of the water, the water bottle or the water glass.
One little sip there you have left that you either need or you put out a cigarette. Whatever it is, it's there for you.
The water bottom.
That house dog that will eat food you don't want to eat under the table. The tiny towel, of course.
Of course.
The hotel lobby bathroom has made it into the Lifetime Achievement Awards because, you know, when you're dating someone for the first time you go away, you're not
we know.
going to dump
We
out in
talk
front
about
of
it
them.
all the time.
Got to go down to the hotel lobby bathroom. Also great.
How many times did you do that?
He
move?
talks about it constantly.
He does.
It's like a daily thing.
And I
now.
haven't known you that long.
The hotel lobby bathroom is, of all of these, the strongest.
Stop it.
It is because
Not more than the IKEA bag and the tiny towel.
Well,
Do you drive by a hotel every time you drive by it? You tell the person who you're in the car with about the hotel lobby bathroom?
if you know, you know, and a lot of people know. And you guys make fun of me, but I promise you I'm going to get 50
Hilton, you know, has got a great bathroom.
50 DMs later
Lobby
today, and people are going to say to me, dude, the hotel lobby bathroom has been a hero so many times.
Okay.
It's time for a brand new round of our nominees for Lifetime Achievement Awards.
Klein Alley Show Lifetime Achievement Award.
All right, Vanessa. You're up. It's all Halloween themed. These are things that you'll probably see starting now through the next few weeks, but really they are worthy of more than just an annual mention. They deserve a spot in the Lifetime Achievement Award.
All right. I bring to you for Halloween season the animal ear. You know what I'm talking about? The animal's ears. You can be
What
a
is she
cow
saying?
if you just get those animals' ears. You can be a bear, a cat, a dog. You just get yourself animal ears and you're a costume. That's simple.
That works for- it work-
That's a great nominee.
By the way, it works for like cute chicks is who it works for. It doesn't work for guys.
No, but the girls have to add the slutty aspect to it, right?
There's
If
no
not, it
need
doesn't
to
work.
be slutty, but if you
No,
want to,
no.
go for
What
it.
you do is slut it up for sure.
And also, it's great because you can just use a little like eyebrow pencil or something, draw some whiskers. Pretty easy
Like,
to do a face.
To me, it's got a little bit of a cop out when it comes down to Halloween. I mean, if you're going to go for it, go for it.
That's true. That's a good idea right there. Wait a minute.
So, Vanessa, you're going to be a pumpkin this year. Are you going to be a sexy pumpkin?
Never a sexy anything for work. Are you kidding?
Oh.
Right. Well, thanks.
Vanessa?
Well,
Do you hear yourself, Omar? No
is,
thanks.
is that supposed to... Vanessa, is that supposed to incentivize listeners to come to our Final Friday Fiesta on
If you
Halloween?
want to be sexy, go for it, listeners. And if you want to be an animal, get yourself some animal ears.
Yeah, animal ears, too, you can just keep in a drawer. And then if you need to whip up a Halloween
So
costume
good.
last minute, you just put on the ears and then you can dress accordingly. If it's a cat, put on a black outfit that goes with it. Boom.
It does appear that people that put zero effort in, they put occasionally they'll add a tail, usually not though. It's ears, as you said. They pull out an eyebrow pencil, they draw some whiskers on,
and that's it.
And a black shirt, and they're done. And they can go like bikini top if they want to keep it kind of hot, like Vanessa's going to do with her pumpkin costume.
Usually people are like, "All right."
that.
Yeah, and then just people go, great, there she is. She was that slutty cat. All right, cool.
Can't
Bring
believe
her.
Vanessa's not being a slutty pumpkin.
Are you not going to be Vanessa? You're not going to be a slutkin?
Of course not. Never.
All right. Well, that's not what I heard. We move on now. That's Vanessa's nominee, the animal ears, because it is the easiest, simplest way to go ahead and put together a Halloween costume. Allie, your nominee now for Lifetime Achievement Award Halloween theme.
Mine is also Halloween related, and my Lifetime Achievement Award nominee goes to the over decorator, because you don't decorate necessarily. I don't really go all out with anything, but the over decorator is the person that gets you in the mood, it gets you in the season, it gives you all the spirit with none of the electric bill or the money spent. And this would particularly go to someone like Omar, where you drive by their house and you're like, man, it's Halloween. Man, it's Christmas. Oh, it's the holidays. I feel all those good feelings, but I don't have to do any of the work. And as soon as I see that overly decorated house, I feel good, and I don't have to do any of the work that goes with it.
Especially if the over-decorated house is right next to your house.
Yeah.
Because you kind of get, especially you park right in front
or
of
on
it.
your street.
Right, you get all the joys of seeing it.
And then you walk by and you're like, look at my neighborhood.
But it feels like it gives you a pass.
You can even stand in front of your house, angle the camera slightly, and it's like, aha, this is my holiday picture.
Yeah,
Thanks, neighbor, for
there's
putting in the effort.
Somebody in our neighborhood put up a giant skeleton, like the 7-foot thing or whatever.
Right.
I'm like, great. I love that. And I didn't have to do anything, and it makes
have,
everyone happy.
2 more giant boxes of Halloween decorations I actually bought at that discount store that I was telling you about that I haven't set up yet. I'm excited to do that.
See, that's great.
You're still,
I don't need it.
You're still,
but
you're
I
still
bought
setting
it.
up stuff. You're
He's
still
the
setting up
lifetime
stuff.
Well, I'm going to
achievement
set
guy.
it up on Fridays when I have a little bit of time. Tomorrow.
And
I'm
I
gonna
bet
set it up,
I bet
yep.
the neighborhood loves you.
All right, you can
They
vote.
do. They're very kind to me every time
You
they
can
come by.
vote for Vanessa's animal ears. You can vote for Allie's other person who over-decorates, so you don't have to. These are all potentially going to make it into our Lifetime Achievement Award. Johnny, you have someone you'd like to bring to the table.
Yes, sir. I'd like to nominate a pillowcase, because when I go trick-or-treating, I take a pillowcase now. But as a kid, I used to take a
Now?
little
You take a pillowcase now?
Yeah.
You're 27.
You know what? Let me enjoy my trick-or-treating. It's better than doing drugs.
Are you
and
for
stuff.
real, though, right
you
now?
still go trick-or-treating?
Well, me and my friends like to go out, and we'll go and, like, walk around and stuff for the vibes, just to feel something, you know?
With a pillowcase.
Yeah, with the pillowcase.
Wait, are you dressed up?
Yeah, of course. We like
Okay.
to participate.
I don't see anything wrong with that if he's dressing up. Yep.
Johnny, do people look at you strange and ask where your kid is or something? Or no, they just give you candy and say, move along, Bieber?
Yeah, they look at my face and they're like, just some goofy-ass kid. I'll just give him a Snickers and let him go.
Wait, what did you go as last time you went trick-or-treating?
Last year, I was like a nurse. The year before that, I think I was a cowboy. And the year before that, I think I was a baseball player.
Those are real deal costumes.
Well, baseball players.
They're kind of
Yeah,
easy
that's a little
cop-outs.
easy.
Yeah.
I guess if they give Johnny a hard time, like, hey, you're too old for this, he's like, mentally, I'm not, though.
I think they probably think he is like one of those random giant kids.
Yeah, you do look like one of those kids that grew up near, like, radiation or something.
Trick or treat.
That's right. Well said.
Wow.
Be a slutty cat this year.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Omar, your nominee for Lifetime Achievement Award, Halloween.
My nominee is the leftover Halloween costume that you forgot you had. You get invited to something last minute, possibly like on the 30th or whatever. You don't, all the costumes by then are gone, and then you can't order anything on Amazon. So you look in the closet, and you either find like in my case, it was a Teletubby old thing that I forgot I had, or you find on another occasion, I found some fake blood and white makeup, and then if you just put the white makeup on and you put blood all over your shirt and your mouth,
Yeah, you're just
you're
scary.
a zombie. Yeah, you're scary.
Yeah, I had, that was the dog costume that I wore because I didn't have anything planned.
You need a cow costume.
Yeah.
And you're the cow.
No, I think I was a dog. I
You
wasn't
thought
a cow.
you were a dog.
You
We
said I
all-
was a cow.
Yes, you were a cow.
But it didn't matter
Dalmatian was
because
problematic.
it's a fun onesie costume that everyone enjoys seeing.
No one enjoyed it.
All right.
Move for us.
I bring to the table what I believe to be the easy winner here, and that is the extra stash of candy or sweets that you have in your house that you need when you run out of you clearly did the math wrong. You had way too many trick-or-treaters, and you're now out of everything, and it's only 8:30, and the kids are still coming, and you remember that you happen to have
Like what, a sack of jelly beans or something lame?
you have your own stash or a leftover stash.
I end up recycling my kids like their what they ended up getting that night and giving it away.
Right,
they hate me for it.
I know. My daughter still from last year is still yelling at me because apparently I gave away all of her Skittles like when she got back because we were tapped out. But when you realize, oh wait a minute, I've got a
Well,
bunch
it's
of
ridiculous. You're like, there's candy sitting right here.
I know, but at some point you're giving away old bags of weird flavored Sun Chips and Splenda packets because you ran out of all the good stuff.
Oh, yeah, everyone in my neighborhood's getting that garden salsa.
Yeah, Allie don't like that.
Still got a bunch of those.
Allie's way too white to enjoy the garden salsa, so she gives that right
They're
away.
just too spicy.
That's what she says. So these are all nominees. Only one of them will make it into our Lifetime Achievement Award. Will it be the animal ears
That
go-to
is a good
costume?
nomination.
Will it be what Omar said, the leftovers floating around something or other that you have from years past that you just always have that one? Will it be that neighbor that decorates a lot so you don't have to, but you get all the vibes? Will it be Johnny's stupid pillowcase for a 27-year-old who still trick-or-treats? Yeah. Or will it be the obvious choice, the extra stash of candy, sweets, snack bag, something that you have to give out when you actually run out of real candy? Give us your thoughts on the text line. We'll come back with the winner, and we'll take a deep dive into Jake's Journal next on KROQ.
But KROQ was always that station that made people that didn't fit in.
All week on KROQ. Win a trip to see No Doubt at Sphere Las Vegas.
There's a reason why it's called World Famous, guys.
Listen for the song of the day for your chance to win round-trip airfare, a 2-night hotel stay, and a pair of tickets to the show, courtesy of Live Nation.
Hello. How crazy is that?
Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ is our home. KROQ.
Hey.
In our studio right now, someone far more attractive than either of us, but she should be, Allie, because
Hey,
she has prioritized.
I'm right here.
No, I know, but I mean, you agree with this, right? She has prioritized.
Oh, no, I do.
Her outer appearance, where we have only prioritized our inner beauty. Right?
We have not prioritized our
we
inner
haven't.
beauty.
Sandra Lena Silverman is an author, and more importantly, is here to talk about what things you could and should do if you want to feel and look better, and what things you should not do, because as you know, plastic surgery is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And you have had some fails along the way and some big successes.
Yes.
You've got a whole book about it, which is called From Bull S, I can't say the word on the radio, to Botox, The Rebel's Guide to Self-Care and Eternal Youth. Excuse me.
Internal youth, you don't have
read.
either.
I'm not a reader.
No, even
so.
the title's too long for you.
No.
Too much reading.
Too much reading. I'll be listening to the book on tape.
But Sandra, you obviously are detailing your personal experience because starting in your 20s is when you got your when did you get your first procedure?
Yes, the first procedure was breast augmentation at 27.
You think too young?
No, I don't think so.
That's the right age.
I think
when you hear
fine.
now, there's like people that are everyone's trying to look like filters on Instagram. So you talk about how like kids are saying as young as 15 or whatever. I got to get a facelift.
No, I think it's bad. I don't think that anybody should take a filtered photo into their surgeon's office to look like that because
it's not
to
realistic.
achieve that it's not realistic. And a lot of younger women under the age of 35, when they take those photos and they're putting so much filler in their face, and as they age, they're going to start to look distorted because the filler migrates. So it's going to completely change the shape of their face.
Do you think that social media is giving people body dysmorphia?
Yes.
Because you're looking at things that are filtered, or you're looking at people who don't look like you and going, this is what people should look like. And you think, I got to, patch together this body, this face in order to be loved.
100%.
Right.
Nothing worse than meeting someone in real life and thinking they probably just look that way on Instagram and then realizing they actually look that way in real life too. And then you go, damn it.
And you're like, wow. God.
God love that person. I'm so far
Whatever.
off.
It's totally filtered and her life is fake. And then you meet her and you're like, oh, that's all real.
I know you go through most of this in the book, but if you were to list the best thing that you could do or the best thing you did or the worst thing, like what is top and what is bottom of the list?
The best thing that I did was a facelift at age 47. I feel like all women should get a facelift before they're 50 because at that point you will look the most natural and you can maintain that look for a long time just with tweaking with a little bit of Botox, a little bit of filler, maybe a thread here, a thread there, instead of waiting. And then once you wait and you're you're sagging so much, in order to achieve the lifting part, they would have to use so much filler, so many threads.
To get it back to what it was?
Not even. It's just really hard to lift that much skin. It's better just to get the facelift when you're younger, I think. And also look for a surgeon that's all they do are facelifts or facial rejuvenation.
Oh, so not like a one-stop shop.
Don't go to a one-stop shop.
Because
there's
like Build-A-Bear
so many
for plastic surgery.
Right.
Exactly.
There's
so many
tire rotation,
one-stop-
plastic surgery.
Yeah, we can do alignment,
I do pet sitting. I do all of it. That's a dangerous place to go.
Right.
Hey, what about a face transplant? People have said to me before, Klein, when Allie's accused me of having, quote, a resting monster face, where when I sit around, even if I'm just thinking, that people always think I look angry. Even though I'm not angry, I'm usually thinking funny things. Is there such a thing as a full face transplant?
I don't know about that. Like,
Oh.
I mean, there are facelifts, but
Right. I
like,
could
to
not
tell-
transplant a better looking face onto my face.
I'm sure that there are doctors out there that could do anything. I mean, actually, no, I take that back. There are doctors, and I believe one is in Korea, where they can totally transform your face and make you look like a completely different person.
Or an animal.
gotta go
Aren't
to
there people
Korea.
who have looked like that tiger lady or whatever? But Klein, they did do that in that Nicolas Cage documentary.
Oh, Face Off.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's I don't think that's a documentary. I think that's an actual movie, sadly. Yeah.
But once you start, do you feel that you go down a rabbit hole? Because you have been, you started in your 20s, and how many surgeries have you had now?
So many. I think like 25, something crazy.
And so have you ever gotten a surgery to undo a previous
Yes.
surgery?
The worst thing that I did was liposuctioning my stomach instead of doing the hard work and going to the gym and eating properly. I had extra fat.
I
So
can liposuction my stomach. I didn't know I could do that.
Yes.
I'm signing that up.
You didn't know you could do that? That's like one of the OGs.
I'm going to do that right
Suck the
now.
fat out.
I don't want to do a sit up. Thank you, Jake. We don't have to start ranking which surgeries I should start with. Okay.
Right. So you're saying you wish that you had gone back and just done it the natural way.
Of course. And so when I did that liposuction, at first I did it with a doctor who was a dermatologist. She wasn't even doing a lot of liposuction. She took out too much fat. My skin sagged, and I had to get a tummy tuck to fix it.
I
And
see.
even gaining 60 pounds during my pregnancy, I didn't need a tummy tuck, but I needed a tummy tuck after getting the liposuction. That was a big mistake. And I also liposuctioned my knees, which was a mistake. So
why was that a mistake?
Liposuction your knees.
Yeah.
You know, it's so funny. I didn't know that's a thing you could do, but Allie, sometimes we take pictures and it looks like there's a baby's face in Allie's knee.
Yeah.
You see the face of a baby.
What do I need to do for that?
Yeah, what? Buy pants.
Reverse baby knee?
I think you need to get pants.
the
Allie.
baby knees would be, you could do body threads.
Yeah.
And if you needed a little bit of filler, but I'm actually getting ready to cut my knees, cut
Cut them
skin,
off?
cut the skin.
Like Lieutenant Dan? That's some
you know
surgery.
what? There's nothing it's going to fix. I'm just going to get rid of them.
That's intense.
Wait, so what are you doing?
So I went to the surgeon in New York to cut the skin on my elbows. And after that,
because there's excess skin?
Yeah, there's excess skin. And so after that, I told her I wanted to do my knees. And she's like, I'm not touching you until we wait 2 years to see how the scar heals. The scar healed fine on my elbows. So now she's going to cut the skin. It's like above the knee area. Now you are going to have a scar, but for me personally, I would rather have the scar and try to work on fixing that scar than all the excess skin.
There's a woman who works in our building who recently, and I'll point her out to you if she walks by the hall. She recently had, Allie, explain this so I don't mess it up. She had her vagina put onto her face.
Yeah, someone's already asking about this
Right.
on the text line. So what she got a facelift, but they used skin/fat from her vagina and put it in her face.
You ever heard of this before?
No.
Huh.
So it looks good. She has a pea
fat,
face.
Oh,
She has
so
a vagina.
it's a fat transfer.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So,
but it's vagina fat.
Okay, so you can take the fat from anywhere, basically.
You can.
What
so
a
she had a
takeaway.
lot of extra
That's
fat in her
great to know.
vagina. Then that makes sense.
Huh.
If I have extra fat on me and I would like to give it to other people to use,
How selfless of
can
you.
can I be like the Robin Hood of plastic surgery and give away my fat? How does that work? There's a lot of people on the phone that some of them have questions.
Okay.
Some of them would like to share with you their actual plastic surgery horror stories. So we'll take your calls at 800-520-1067. In the studio right now, it's a new book. I'm very excited about this. There will be a show. It's called From Bull S to Botox, A Rebel's Guide to Self-Care, Eternal Youth, and a show that we'll be following that I think they're filming in our studio right now called Party Is Over. So we can't
Does
wait.
it end with this show?
This is it. We're the side of the party being over.
Okay.
So we'll come back with your calls and more with Sandra next on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show on KROQ. If you need us, 800-520-1067. About to get to your real-life scary stories. It's the scariest time of the year. It's about to get a lot scarier as we hear your plastic surgery fails or surgery fails in our studio right now. Sandra Lena Silverman's got a book out all about the many plastic surgeries that she has gone through. Which ones are worth it, which ones are not. You did claim in the book, because I did do reading, even though Allie doesn't think I can read, that you did do vaginal reconstruction.
Yes.
And that is something that you would recommend or not?
Yes, I mean it depends. So for me, it was absolutely imperative that I do the vaginal reconstruction because I had so much damage from when my son was born. But for somebody that just wants to be tighter and to eliminate the skin, like
it's all about excess skin,
the excess skin. I mean, if it makes you feel better, then yes, definitely.
And
eliminate.
What do you think is the gateway drug? Like, is it microblading? Is it Botox? What's the thing that gets people in and then goes, okay, now I'm in this world?
Probably Botox.
Yeah.
So many people do Botox, so once they start with that, and they're like, oh, my face looks a little bit more rejuvenated, and they just go from there.
I heard a lot of guys are doing Scrotox now. Mental health, huh? What a crock. Jake has been keeping track of his thoughts inside of a journal. He does this for, I don't even know why you do it. I know why you started doing it because we forced you to, but you've continued to do it. I'm not really sure the reason, Jake, but you say it brings you some sort of clarity or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to take a deep dive. Take a deep dive into Jake's journal right now. This is Jake. He lives in a shed. If you're new to the show, he lives in a shack.
At Jake Shack.
Jake Shack. He created his own line of beans, Jake Shack beans. And he's very single, but he has this dog that he wears in a backpack in the front of his body. Saying all this out loud seems fake.
What?
Right, Allie? I mean, it seems like I'm making up a character, but this is actually Jake.
He's our character.
And he's real, and we love Jake. And anyway, he writes in his journal, and we let him read some of his journal once in a while. So here we go. It's time for a deep dive into Jake's journal. Whenever you're ready, Jake.
I don't do a lot of man things. I don't work on cars. I don't hunt. I've been fishing, and it sucks. But it does make you feel like a man. Mm-hmm. Fishing is weird because you'll sit on a boat for 8 hours in the rain, freezing your ass off, just being miserable all goddamn day. And then you get home and be like, that was a pretty good time. Catching that fish, providing for my family that I don't have. Must be some sort of primal programming deep inside every dude that for the most part, I don't have. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought about taking a martial art to try to toughen up. And I looked into starting jiu-jitsu classes and decided against it, mainly because it meant I would have to take off my bracelets. So not very manly. But I did do something manly today.
Oh.
I worked on an appliance. My fridge was making this weird, loud, humming fan noise that was keeping me up at night since my kitchen is also my bedroom. A Google search said it could be a fan with ice buildup, and my landlord said it might just need a full defrost.
Oh.
So I finally got around to doing that, which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's like the worst camping trip ever. You gotta put everything that can go bad in a cooler, which at my house is basically cheese, a jar of pickles, and a few cans of beer. Not that beer goes bad, but I might want a cold one if I crack a pack of cheese later. And that's really the manliest thing about me is my diet. Beer and cheese.
Yeah.
And sometimes beer cheese.
Yeah.
So I pulled the fridge out, unplugged it, let it defrost for 8 hours, removed the freezer panel to check for blockage, removed this weird plastic part in the back that was filled with water and all sorts of gunk.
Ugh.
Cleaned that out, cleaned the fridge, put everything back together, and so far, so good. It seems like I fixed it like the real man. But also, my landlord said he'd just buy me a new fridge if I wanted, so I did a bunch of work for no reason. Like a real man.
That's right.
A real stupid man.
Yep. Yeah.
And as a real stupid man, that makes you feel real good.
Aww.
Good night, Journal. I love you.
There you
That's
go.
nice,
Deep
Jake.
dive into Jake's journal. What a busy day you had yesterday, huh? Took all your stuff out of your fridge.
I mean, you think about all the stuff you have to take out of your fridge. It would take forever. The fact that he can just do some cheese and some beer and be done with it.
How long did that take you to empty out your fridge? A minute? 2 minutes?
Oh, yeah, a couple minutes. Like I said, it was just a bunch of packs of cheese and a jar of pickles and a few cans of beer.
A bunch of packs of cheese.
All right.
Do you have all just one kind of cheese?
Oh, no, I got fancy cheese. I got Swiss, I got pepper jack, I got sharp cheddar, sharp white cheddar.
Those are all the fancy ones.
Those are the big ones right there. Nothing fancier than that.
Nothing fancier than pepper jack.
Tillamook.
Tillamook is good.
El Cheapo will check in
cheese.
on this Thrifty Thursday next on KROQ. I'm not kidding. This is not a joke. And apparently it's on the uptick now. And guys want to have, I guess, smoother, less wrinkly balls.
Uh-huh. That makes sense.
Have you heard about this trend at all?
That
makes sense.
I
Well, it's all
haven't,
about
but
the
it
loose
makes sense.
skin.
It's all about that
Yeah,
skin, right?
I mean, anywhere that you have the skin, if you want to look a little bit more lifted.
We're going to hear a lot of stories right now, and someone who's been through this yourself. I look forward to hearing your opinions, and we will pick which we believe to be the scariest story we hear from real live listeners right now. And we start with Tess. Tess, what happened to you? You're on KROQ. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
What happened?
The story's not about me. It's actually about my mom. So when I was a kid, she had a tummy tuck, and they ended up leaving those curved scissors in her stomach for 180 days.
Oh, my
So many days.
180 days?
That's horrible.
And then they realized, we're out of where'd our scissors go? They're not in that drawer. How did she find out that they were still inside of her?
She was in so much pain. Like, this led on. She also had a couple other issues, like a clotting disorder. So this led to a whole bunch of scar tissue and stomach problems for the rest of her life.
Man, it sucks because you have to cut back in to get them out.
To get them back out.
That's so sad.
Then they leave the second pair in. Well, is she okay now?
Yeah, she passed away, but yeah, not from
that day
that.
or later.
No, later.
Later.
Something
Okay.
else. But
She's probably great at rock, paper, scissors, that mom. All right, Tess.
Scissors, real ones, in my stomach.
Tess, I'm sorry. That's a terrible story. Have you ever heard of this? This ever happened to you where the surgeon left something inside? No.
Never.
That doesn't happen.
I've never
often.
heard of that.
Okay.
But you've had a surgery that went badly.
I've had surgeries that weren't great, procedures that weren't great. The surgeries have been pretty good. I haven't really had any.
These are real-life surgery horror stories, many of them plastic surgery horror stories. You can read all about these, the good, the bad, the skippable, and the ones you should do if you want to focus on yourself in the book that we'll put up the link to and everything, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, from Bull S to Botox. You're on KROQ. Monique, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What's going on?
Well, I had a BBL, and while I was, I guess,
I can't spell. What is that? Bubble.
A Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, right.
You know,
it does give you a bubble.
Kim came me to yeah, I woke up while they were lipoing my back.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! Now that is a lot of people's biggest fear is
Yeah.
waking up during
that's
surgery.
happened.
That's happened to you too?
Sort of. Like, I woke up and then I guess they saw that I was awake and then they put me back to sleep.
You got juice her up. When
Yeah.
you woke up, Monique, you could feel things, or you just were awake and witnessing what was happening?
I was awake. I couldn't feel anything. I was like numb from the waist down. So I just felt somebody like pulling me up and down. And, yeah.
Votes continue to pour in on the Lifetime Achievement Award Halloween-themed edition. We'll put it up on our Instagram as well, tabulate the votes there on the text line, and tomorrow we'll announce who's joining the amazing items that are already Lifetime Achievement Award winners on this show, because apparently you could just say Lifetime Achievement Award before anything, and people go, wow, I didn't realize the IKEA bag has a Lifetime Achievement Award. That's so cool. Even though we created the award, we give it out, and we'll figure out which one of our nominees in the Halloween themes will make it through. Of course, speaking of Halloween, if you want to join us, just a reminder, our Final Friday Fiesta is happening the final Friday of the month of October. We will be at the Sconso. We love to go there, not only because it is convenient to us, as it is across the street from this KROQ radio station, Mid-Wilshire Miracle Mile, but also they got great drinks, great eats. It's a great hang. They have a billion types of tequila there. We have tacos and margaritas and a costume contest. A tequila tower, actually. It towers all the way up. It's really pretty incredible. So we'll be back there starting 11 a.m. on Halloween Day. Wear a costume. Win yourself a giant 85-inch TCL TV. And we'll have some other prizes as well and some surprises we can't even talk about yet, but that's going to happen on Halloween during the day. Good opportunity for us to all hang together for the next Final Friday Fiesta. All right, it's Thursday, which means it's time for Allie to cheap out. This is your Thrifty Thursday tip with the great El Cheapo.
It's time to talk to the kingpin of cheap. Here she is, El Cheapo.
And as always, El Cheapo is brought to you by American Tire Depot. They're the auto care experts, and they've always got the lowest tire prices guaranteed. But today we are talking about cheap fails, because I had one last night. I attempted to get free parking based on a tip that Klein gave me. Ended up going through a parking gate that was a little smaller than I anticipated it would be. Thought I could clear it, and scraped the crap out of the side of my car. what was supposed to be saving money on parking ended up costing me probably hundreds or thousands of dollars to get the car fixed eventually. Now, sometimes this happens. When you're trying to save money, it ends up costing you. And I like to say that no matter what, if you're making the effort, in the long run, you're still saving. But maybe this cost you time. Maybe it cost you money. There's a lot of ways that things can go wrong when you're trying to cheap out, get hacks, try new things out. So I want to hear your stories.
I have a disastrous one that just happened to me when I was flying back from the East Coast, because as I was leaving to go to the airport, my mom said, don't get stuck buying the airport water, because everyone knows it's a giant markup for the bottle of water at the airport.
Can't tell you the last time I spent money on water at the airport.
She said, I have a reusable bottle that you can bring with you. I said, oh, it's great. Thanks, Mom. And the reusable bottle she gave me was an old plastic bottle that at one point was a water bottle. And it has clearly been used so many times that it felt very thin and flimsy.
Ooh.
Like very thin. Yeah, they're already making the plastic bottles with like the least amount of plastic possible so they can brag about how they're saving the planet. And once it gets used more than one or two times, it almost doesn't even hold its form as a bottle anymore. But I said, all right, thanks, Mom, I'll take it. And then I got to the airport.
They're hard to fill up, too, those ones, if they've got a tiny mouth.
But I said, and for the first time ever, because I'm the sucker that walks through every time, I'm like, oh, man, I wish I'd brought a reusable bottle. Okay, I'll just go buy the bottle at the...
Do you even have a reusable water bottle?
No, I quite a few, but I lose them. I use them. I don't let them be reusable. I use them once and I chuck them.
You dispose...
Disposable. I turn reusable into disposable. That's what I do.
Take that, environment.
That's for you, Mother
Reuse
Earth.
this. Don't tell me what to do.
So I took this flimsy-ass bottle, and I remembered I had it, and I said, great, I'm going to not, for the first time ever, I'm not going to pay $12 for a bottle of Dasani. And I filled it up at that stupid water fountain thing with all the other line of losers there. And I put it in my backpack that had in it my laptop, my kids' iPads, and everything else. And wouldn't you know it, as I'm walking on the plane to get to my seat, I hear someone go, oh, there's something dripping from somewhere. And I realized that this flimsy-ass bottle finally just said, I'm done being a water bottle. And it just completely exploded inside my bag. Still, both of my kids' iPads aren't turning on still.
No.
Their headphones are cooked. So I think to save whatever, in this particular case, to save
$7.
$7 on a bottle of water, I've caused hundreds of dollars worth of electrical damage.
That is the worst.
And that is a true El Cheapo fail.
Yeah, and you know what, Klein, it happens. It's all right, but you saved the $7, and that's what matters.
Text line is flooding in right now already. Just some of the people wanted to avoid paying tolls, so went a completely different way. Got a speeding ticket because there was a hidden cop, and I ended up having to pay hundreds of dollars, and my insurance went up to avoid paying a $30 toll.
Yeah.
Those are ones as well where you go, God, what was I doing?
Mm-hmm.
This happens a lot of times. Like I'm looking at 818 here. Didn't want to pay the valet parking charges. So I decided I'll just park at a meter nearby. Came back and had a $200 ticket, and also no plates, no registration as well. That's once again to avoid, you don't pay $10 for valet, so you do something like that.
I have had some car fails. I mean, obviously, I've had a lot of car fails, but in order to save money on parking, I have done that same thing where I'm like, you know what, I'll park on the street, and I've even gone through the risk of not paying for the meter at all. And that's real gambling, and I'm like, I'm not going to pay $250 for this 20 minutes of parking. I'm just going to risk it, and then I come back and I've got a $100 ticket.
714, I didn't want to charge my devices at home, waste my electricity, so I plugged them in at a Starbucks until my laptop got stolen because I left it unattended on the table. Cost me a lot. See, there you go.
That's a bummer.
So think about that. You saved yourself, I don't know, pennies on your electricity bill to charge a laptop. And then the laptop gets stolen, so now you're out hundreds of dollars?
I know, and I don't think there's insurance on that stuff.
So there you have it, just some of the many ways that people have attempted to cheap out like El Cheapo, only to have it backfire and slap them right in the face.
Yeah, and you know what? We can't win them all, Klein.
Hold it. This is a good one, though. Wanted to save some money, so I canceled my Spotify, and now I found myself listening to you guys. That would be the ultimate fail.
Yeah, that costs you big.
Yeah, that's a big one. You
Sorry
cheaped
about
out,
that.
and it came back to bite you in the ass. Takeaways next on KROQ.
Thank you so much.
All right, K-Rock Klein Alley Show. We'll do some takeaways to get out of here. Then Sluggo will be in, and then you keep listening to K-Rock. And around 4 o'clock today, you'll be hearing a song from No Doubt. The song is called Spiderwebs. When you hear it, call in, claim yourself a trip to Vegas, hotel stay, airfare, and, of course, tickets to go to the Sphere to be a part of one of the biggest shows of the year. It's hard now because we're getting spoiled this year with all of these Oasis reunions and back together again, and they're at the Rose Bowl, and then you get No Doubt. It's kind of all this stuff that we had been, I don't know, hoping would happen.
Manifesting.
Maybe never thought would happen, but we're thinking, and I bet you, if you were to go through the audio, of course, Omar doesn't have it. He only has audio of us saying stupid things. But I bet you if you were to go through the audio of this show and some of the stuff we've said, it feels like the kind of things we would have said, I don't know, a year or 2 years ago. Oh, well, just wait till No Doubt's together.
The beans.
The beans. Yeah, that's not it. That's stupid. Why do you have that clip?
I don't know.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Shake Shack Beans came to fruition.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Jake.
Fruition means we took the label off of other beans and put his over it.
The point is, we probably also said smart things that actually ended up happening. Like No Doubt. I think we did a draft of bands that would be back together performing live, and I think
we did say this.
Trump isn't so bad. Okay.
Allie did make that claim.
I didn't say that in that context.
She stands by it. All right, let's get to takeaways from today's show, and then we'll get out of here. You can find us on the Instagram if you want to check out the podcast that we did yesterday. It's called Klein Alley Showvertime. It's a bonus show, a lot of swearing, in-depth look at what goes on here at K-Rock. All right, let's
get it. And then Allie said this, too.
Saggy balls.
And then you got that new endorsement deal.
Oh, yeah, saggy balls. Well, not for saggy balls, smelly balls.
I didn't get the endorsement yet. Let's not jinx it, guys.
I don't know. I think Uncle Scott heard what we had to say, and he's going to go after it.
I want it.
Are we fighting over the ball sack cream?
I want the saggy balls.
All right,
they're
guys.
not saggy. They're just smelly.
We did so decent up until this point. Let's not crumble here.
I thought they were going to smooth them out, too.
No, it's a different. You're thinking of a different product. You're thinking of You're thinking of the ball. You're thinking of the ball gastric nut cream.
What if you're just the ball guy?
I don't want it. Takeaways from today's show.
All right.
All this will make sense if you listen to the podcast from yesterday.
Listen to the Showvertime podcast.
Very well explained in there. There's a whole thing going on behind the scenes.
We go balls
here,
deep.
We sure do. We sure do. Allie.
562, my takeaway for today is I just need a spoonful of helper. No hamburger, please.
Yeah, just helper. But beef's gotten expensive, but helper prices are at an all-time low, so just eat the help.
213, my takeaway is Allie would have been hot in the 1800s.
Sure would have been.
Let's see. 402, my takeaway is cockroaches are tough because they've got that ghost-fighting robot exoskeleton.
Yeah, no one will know what it's called, but they sure have it.
626, yeah, boomers. 661, there's nothing fancier than Pepper Jack. 818, a DB can get you some cheap rent.
Yeah, we learned that today on the show for sure.
818, Shank City, baby.
Shank City, you hear that, Mafia? Shank City, that's where the future is.
And 562, my takeaway is Omar's bitch marked her territory at the Home Depot. Or it was a Lowe's, I think.
It was a Lowe's. The takeaway's a bit off. What's your takeaway, Jake the Nerd?
The only thing worse than a DB is a DRB.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. Allie, you have a takeaway?
Related, it's time to tape up your electric sockets, everyone. Make sure you tape those up.
Weird smell coming out of your wall. All you got to do is put tape over your electrical outlet. We learned that on today's show. Omar, takeaway?
My takeaway is that you finally showed your true colors.
F Juneteenth.
Yay!
No, I did not.
Oh, he said it. He hates it.
Saying Allie said it. And I stand by it.
I stand by it.
I think
Yeah, what? You're doubling down on it?
Add that?
No, I stand by that. You said it.
Okay.
I don't stand by it. I love Juneteenth.
I think both of you guys said it.
F Juneteenth. Oh, man, we said it in unison.
This is so out of context.
That's a problem.
This is so out of context.
We don't believe these things, okay?
Wait, why don't you find the clip of us saying No Doubt will be back together? Why don't you look for that one?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, great.
We'll do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, the GOAT line's open for you, 844-956-GOAT. Find us on the socials at Klein Alley Show. And I think if we hit 50K by the end of tomorrow's show, we will release the snore video that people have been asking for. So that's going to happen.
We need to do the 50K by the end of the day.
Yeah, end of the day tomorrow. That's it. End
and
of the day
ugliest
tomorrow.
video that Klein's ever taken will be released.
Which, by the way, I've taken a lot of ugly videos, so that really says something. All right, we'll be right back after this, except it'll be Sluggo. Goodbye.
World Alley Famous Show. K-Rock. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock.
Penis vagina. Penis vagina.